about now. Hello everyone. Hi. Wait, let me wave to everyone. Hi. Do you want to wave too?
Yeah. Wave.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm here with Miss Acti, who I've been wanting to stream with and do a collab with for ages now. It's been like, what, many months that I've... Oh, I'm quiet apparently. For like many months, I've wanted to collab with Miss Acti for. So I'm very excited to be doing this today and have a big yap with her today. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, look, and on your stream, I'm like glowing. Look at me. I look awesome.
Yeah.
And I love your outfit today. It's so cute, and your hair, it's so nice.
Thank you.
Your hair's been mesmerizing me, and your tails. How come you get two of them?
'Cause I'm a nekomata.
Oh, wait. So, could you grow more tails, or is that like not possible?
No, nekomatas have 2 tails. I think some have 3, but like the original like Japanese folklore is like 2.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, so do you like being a cat or not really? Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know cats eat rabbits.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well sometimes it's a little scary actually now that I think about it. Look how nervous I am. Please don't eat me today. Okay, I promise I'll be nice.
I don't know if that can help you, but nekomatas eat humans.
Oh, okay. We could both eat humans together. Yuppie!
Yeah. That's how you become a nekomata. A regular cat has to eat their owner fully, and once they have done that, they will grow a second tail, and now they become nekomatas. And don't die because they're basically Japanese ghosts, yokais.
I didn't know that. That's super interesting because that's actually
It's
a
really
thing.
weird.
Yeah, because cats are like obligate carnivores. They have to eat meat. So if a cat gets trapped inside with a person, they'll end up eating them. Like, it's a bit scary. So that actually kind of makes sense. That's terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah, it was said that like around like 1800 in Japan, it was like, you know, people was believing in that a lot. People would even like cut like, cause like nekomatas, only like large cat that has long tails can become one. They're like, I don't know, I guess they're like more worthy, so they would purposely cut the tails of cats so they cannot grow a second one and cannot eat. And because also when the nekomata becomes a nekomata, they are basically like devils, and they can like they have like fire powers. They can also like control dead people like puppet. It's actually more like
Wow.
crazy than
That's super crazy. Yeah. Wait, I wonder if rabbits can do that. Imagine a rabbit with a second tail. That would be a bit scary.
I don't know if I would realize, because their tails are kind of short.
They're kind of short, yeah. It was actually a trend, because rabbit tails are actually a lot longer than they appear to be. And there used to be a trend, I think on social media, where people would pull the rabbit tail.
They would pull...
Yeah, but that's actually really bad for the rabbit's like spine. It can really hurt it. So if you've seen that, never do it. Yeah, never do that. Yeah. No,
I had a bunny, but I never did that.
Yes! Oh my god, you told me about your rabbit. So what kind of rabbit was it?
It was a dwarf. Like I don't know the proper English term, so I'm just trying to do like French to English translation. So like dwarf was like a tiny,
like a Netherland dwarf rabbit with like little ears.
I don't know. It was like a small rabbit, and his ears was like yours.
Oh,
I don't know.
mini-lock.
In French we say, bélier. Bélier is like it's like a sheep.
Wait.
And sheep kind of have like ears like that, so we call it belly.
Belly. Am I saying it right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, wait, can you wait, how do you say, wait, let me guess. No, I know how to say rabbit in French. Lapin? Is
Lapin. Wait.
Lapin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lapin.
Lapin?
Lapin. Wait.
Lapin? Is that right, or am I saying it really bad?
Yeah, you know, you're doing great. Yes, it's good.
Wait, teach me something in French. I want to know more.
Oh. Hold on.
Sorry, this is probably so annoying.
Apparently you're quiet.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not.
Oh no, I
Apparently
can
you're
hear me.
quiet.
It's okay, I could just speak louder. Ah! Ah! Sorry. I'm cutting out.
I don't know. I don't know what to teach. Let me know, guys, if Kiki's voice better.
Hello.
I'm gonna grab your chat.
Okay. Wait, how do you do that?
Well, when you're, I don't know how like you look at your chat, but what I do is that when you're like on YouTube page, you can like pop out the chat, and then I take this link and I create a doc on OBS.
Oh.
So I have 2 custom docs, where one is for my chat, and I just add another one that is yours, so I can see everything on my OBS.
Oh, that's super smart. I should have done that many years ago, because that's I have your stream right now. Like I don't know about you, or if like this isn't normal. My chat is convinced that it isn't, but I have like one monitor, so I have like everything stacked up on like one monitor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit tricky. Maybe this will help me sound better. Do I sound a little better now?
Oh.
Sorry, am I loud?
No, it's good.
It's good?
It's better.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Sorry, I have some issues sometimes with my voice, my microphone. I have like the settings like good for OBS, but on my Discord it's like I have to do all this stuff where I forgot to have something open. So it should be better now. I don't want a second monitor, no. Absolutely not. I'm not.
Why not?
I don't like change. I don't, and also I have like so much stuff on my desk that I don't want to take off, and to have it like, I got a bigger desk thinking this would be great. I'm gonna get a second monitor and I finally won't have to like play games in like a tiny window, so I can read chat still and like everything like that. But then I ended up filling my desk with all these things. I have art supplies, I have like my microscope, I have figurines, I have my drawing tablet, I have everything. And now I have no space.
Got a microscope? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have a microscope?
Yeah, so I have a microscope. So a bit about my background is I worked with animals for a long time. And I also have an interest in microbiology. So I did I used to look into these little fellows. They're microorganisms called tardigrades. And they're like these little, they're these little water
those
bears.
Guys, they never die, right? The one that never dies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they can withstand extreme conditions, and you can easily get them any kind of bit of moss or like bit where there's like water or like places where like water droplets will form. So even on like grass and stuff, you can get one. You can use it it's called like spawning a tardigrade, and you can put it on just the slide and look at them under a microscope, and they waddle around and they're very cute. I quite like them.
I love I forgot the term in English. Hold on. That's gonna happen a lot.
That's okay. I think I have some champies that speak French, so if you said it in French, maybe people can translate for you. Yeah, you can just take them from the park, the tardigrades.
Oh no, I don't think it. I'm gonna try this.
Hmm.
Protist. A protoctist. Protoctist. I have the wiki pages in English. It should be right. Is not an animal, plant, or fungus. Protists do not form a natural group or clade, but a paraphyletic grouping, or descendant of less eukaryotic common ancestor, excluding plant animal. I don't.
Oh, protist.
I know.
Oh, yeah, protist. Protist.
Yes,
yeah,
I
you're saying it
love
right.
them.
Yeah. Yeah, what? Do you have a
love
favorite?
No, not really. But I just remember when I was at school, we were talking about microorganism, and I don't know why, just like I just love looking at them. I could look at them for like hours.
Yeah.
They're so funky.
Well, yeah, because I don't know, it's just it makes like everything in the world just seem so much more cool to think that there's all these like little guys just around and we don't even see them because we're so big, you know. It's really interesting. And it's like, I think I said this, I did a video where I talked about tardigrades and like the fact that a droplet of water can be these guys like entire world is like crazy to me. Like, how, imagine being that little, that like a droplet of water is like your entire universe and you don't even know about anything else because you're just a little guy.
Can they think?
No. I mean, I'm sure they have a way of like thinking, but they're not like sentient, you know? Like they're not like,
yeah,
they're not like they don't think in the same way as we do, you know? But I'm sure they like have ways of like being able to think.
Oh, like yeah, there's like survival instinct. Like every animal kind of have that. That's kind of like a thinking in a certain.
Yeah. It's like it's like having thoughts if you really think about it. And I don't know, the whole idea of being able to think and stuff is a bit scary. Imagine like if they could speak. Imagine how it would probably be like like that.
That would really scare me, not gonna lie.
I mean, there's so many of them.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm so bad at English now that I restarted school. It's insane.
Oh, that's okay.
I was my entire day speaking in French. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
You know, like the bugs that eats like dead skin and is like in couches and beds and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Like bed bugs.
Not bed bugs. They're super tiny. Like
little
you can't even
mites.
see them.
Like dust
in
mites.
French it's acariens. Des acariens. I don't know in English.
The smaller ones. Oh, can any Champyons translate this to me? Because all I think of are dust mites, and those are little guys.
Oh, it's mite. Oh, it's
Yeah.
mite. I thought mine was ants that eat wood in your house.
Oh, those are oh god, what are the words?
I thought that's what mites was.
No. The mites are like just little guys. They're just like little guys. They almost. I'll send you a photo of one. Oh, I don't know if you'll like this actually. Maybe it might. It may be a bit.
Nah, good. I like freaky stuff.
Okay, I mean, if you like freaky stuff, you may like this little guy then. Because it's like... It almost looks like a hand mixed with a bug. And they're very tiny. Yeah, or like a termite. Yeah, termite. No, this is different.
Oh.
Yeah, look at him. Do you like him?
It kind of has a little sass to it.
You know what? I agree. I think it's the way that like the front of it just like little coat in.
Yeah, it looks like a hen, and you got like glove that cuts at the fingers, like a green glove.
Yeah.
Like when you your like if you get nails, that's like the position your hands do.
No, I agree. It does look like a head crab. Have you played Half-Life before?
No, but I really want to.
Oh, wait, I want to talk about video games with you. Do you have like a favorite video game?
I do.
What is it?
Well, I have a few. My favorite horror game is Amanda the Adventurer.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I have this other game that I like, but this is like more of a like comfort game, which is called Calico. It's like a game like RPG a little bit where you help some town folks in the city and to like discover the city, and you can have like powers like potion, and you can ride animals because you also have a cat cafe. And in your cat cafe you gotta make like the pastries and the food, but the way you make it is that you become super small, like you have to like hold an egg with both your hands.
That's so cute.
I don't know, it's like so funky. I really like it. It's like everything that I like together, like cats, pastries, magic. Like
that's so cute. You could be a character from that game, probably.
Yeah. Otherwise I'm kind of like boring, but like Sudoku. Sudoku nanograms. I love.
Wow.
I love.
I'm bad at Sudoku.
Needy Girl Overdose. I love too.
I never ended up playing that game. I heard it was pretty good though. It's a bit scary.
I like it a lot.
I feel like I don't know. I've been watching VTubers for so long and stuff that like I'm like, oh, well, what if girls really like that? That's scary. Like, and to think that it's like kind of, I don't know, like accurate in some ways to some girls is like, ooh, it's a bit scary.
It is.
Yeah. I like I'm not as big of a horror fan, probably. I'm too much of a scaredy cat for that.
You're really retro.
Yeah, I like lots of different retro games. If you guys like Chrono Trigger, like I really like JRPGs like that, like or like different like JRPGs like Shenmue. I like more modern games. I say I like more RPGs. I really like Undertale and Deltarune and stuff. Even Half-Life I really enjoyed. At the moment I'm playing some of the Final Fantasy games. So I played Final Fantasy 4, I finished recently. Now I'm playing Final Fantasy 9 and that's really good. I just love RPGs. I love like kind of the style of them, and recently I've really enjoyed like turn-based RPGs because it's so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much fun to like.
They're fun.
Yeah, like to have different characters and to figure out like how to play them and what's the best way to play them, and like being strategic
it's like
is
a puzzle,
fun.
yeah.
It is, yeah. I like it when it gets really hard. Like sometimes in those games, it's like, oh, you need to get up to a certain level for it to be like playable and easy to get there. You need to have certain like, equipment. And then it's like, no, I want to actually like just go in there and try to challenge myself if it's possible and just like see if I can be strategic enough to win. Do you have like a favorite RPG?
I'll be honest. I'm not good with games. Like knowing what they because okay, a little like quick background on me, and that's why I don't really have like a lot of games, and I've been even like rediscovering games. Like I've played Doom recently, and I kind of really love.
Doom is good.
I have like a PC. It's been 6 years I got a PC, and I never really had a console before that.
Really?
I never touch a NES. I never touch a Game Boy. I never touch a. I touched like sometime a Wii because I had some friends. They had a Wii. I remember someone would bring a DS at school, but like nothing more.
Yeah.
My aunt gave me a PS2, but that was like just for a month. And I will be honest, I played the out of it. But that was all. That was like the only console I had.
Wait,
So I'm like really like.
that's
new.
pretty cool.
Like,
No, that's cool though, because that means you have so many different kinds of games to like discover, you know what I mean? Like, that's so good. I mean, I grew up playing games and I really enjoyed it, but I'm also like, oh, I wish I could. There's so many games I wish I could play for the first time again, you know. And you're able to do that. And I mean, if you ever need any recommendations for games, just let me know. Or if you need any help with like emulation and stuff, because the cool thing now is that you don't need those consoles anymore. You can just have a PC and you can get like any games you want, just with like emulation software. It's great.
I'm kind of scared of emulation.
Oh, why?
Well, well, first, I don't know if I'm allowed to have emulation.
Oh yeah,
I guess if I have one, it's like I could not stream it. It would be like on my own time.
Oh, I didn't even
don't
think
know
of
if
that.
we're allowed. But also, I remember in the past when Animal Crossing was really popular, I had a Switch. But the one that you can't stream, and I really wanted to stream, so I emulated, and it was kind of scary.
Wait, why was it
Like,
scary?
I don't know why, but the emulated of the Animal Crossing, there was like no background.
Oh,
I was like in the void.
I see. Yeah, so probably the reason for that is because if you're using Nintendo hates emulation, and the thing is, you usually need like a couple of years for the emulators to get like better. Like for example, for the N64, it's still kind of janky to play N64 games on an emulator like that because like they haven't perfected it yet. So it's probably because it's a newer console and it needs more time for them to get the console better, you know, for the emulation.
Yeah.
But if you were to play like a retro game, it would be a lot easier for you, I promise. Don't let it sour your experience.
I think it's like also I just like also because I like horror stuff, so I do watch stuff about it, and I know a lot of like games. I feel like it's for older games, but they would do like another version of the game for like pirated one.
Yeah.
And I think some of them is really scary, and I'm scared to like get like, I don't know,
all those like
jump scared by
messages
one
that
or
can come
something.
up. Yeah, I've seen those. Usually on the way that it works is for like if you have like a specific like thing from it, it's usually like a direct rip of the game. So, you know, these days it's probably a lot harder to come across those. And a lot of those are fake too, from what I've heard. So it shouldn't happen. I've never come across those before, and I've like emulated like hundreds of games. Yeah. So I think it's a scare tactic to like get people to not do it. Like, I don't know, they need ways to get people to not emulate games.
Yeah. Also like one time I know I emulated and pirating games is maybe not the same, but like one day I really wanted to play The Witcher 3, I think it was. And someone helped me to get it. And my grandma one time, she called me and she was like, "You're pirating game? Why are you pirating game? That's really bad." And turns out like my internet company was able to tell that I got a game that I didn't pay, and my grandma at that time was paying my internet.
What?
So they contacted her.
What? Your ISP has absolutely nothing better to do if they're reporting to that. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's terrible.
I was really grounded by my grandma. I don't think she understands like how like it's not that bad, but for her it's like I stole something.
Yeah, she probably stole too many of those like you wouldn't steal a car like ads like that, and now she's afraid that you're gonna get in trouble. Imagine being so unlucky that you get like in trouble for that. Like, ooh. By the way, YouTube, what we're talking about, doesn't we're just kidding. We're talking about in a video game pirating Yaha things. Okay, we're just actual like, you know, like
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about that. It has nothing to do with real life. I would never do that. I would never steal anything. Everything I play on my channel is I have the console for it. Obviously, I have thousands of different consoles, every one in existence. That's what I use for my games. But it's like if they made those games, like if Nintendo made games available, like the older games, I would buy them. It's just that they're not available for me to play anymore, unless they're at like a crazy price, like secondhand. And because of like. They don't though, because I know how like rare those items are now, and they can sell them for like huge amounts of money. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was looking around, and in my city, I saw someone like selling a PS2 for like $50 or $70. And I was really interested by that. I know like there's emulator, but like PS2, there's a lot of game that I want to play that is on PS2.
Oh.
And I have like a capture card, and I kind of really wanted to. I look also on Amazon, and the games depends which one you want, but they're not really expensive. So I do really want it eventually, kind of soon to, yeah,
I would
PS2.
highly recommend doing that. Yeah, no, you should. I mean, I would totally recommend obviously getting the... I'm not one of those people that's like, yeah, I hate big companies, you should pirate your things. I'm not that kind of person. I mean, if you want to get that and do that, that's really cool, and I think you totally should, because it's... I don't know, there's something really... And something I definitely miss is the feeling of like actually having the game in front of you, being able to like hold it and like have that in like a collection. Like that's something I really miss. I had like drawers and drawers full of games and stuff, and it's sad not having them. I have a Steam library, but like they're not real like that. It doesn't feel real to me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, okay, I guess I was playing some games, but I was young, but I had like a laptop without internet. For me, it was The Sims. I played like the majority of The Sims, especially Sims 3.
Oh, Sims 3.
And I really miss having the CDs. And I had nearly all of it. Yes, and it was all on the like, the shelf, the bookshelf.
Oh, that's
really,
so nice.
I mean...
Yeah, it's just the nice feeling that's like something that you really like. It's something I really miss, being able to just go get the game, put it in. It feels nice. What? Just print out a screenshot of your Steam library? Shut up. Okay, no. That's if I was a fool, I would do that.
Print every game and make them like little like boxes things, so you can fold it and it creates like a paper Steam.
You know what? I love my immersion like so much that I would actually consider doing that, like getting each and then actually like physically picking up the case and bringing it to my desk. And you know what? I could even like mess around a little bit and make fake like CDs of each one, and I could put the wrong CD in the wrong case sometimes and be like, I wanted to play The Sims, but oh, what is this? A Harry Potter DVD in here. Oh god, now I'm gonna have to find it and go through all my games and try and do it. That would be so fun. Yeah, did you ever go like GameStop and stuff? I wonder if they still sell.
We don't have GameStop.
Oh really?
But apparently it's about to be there. I heard my friend literally this week. She was saying that we would have one.
Oh, that's really.
But I have no idea what a GameStop is. I feel like I heard that so much, but I have no idea.
It's just somewhere you can go to buy games. It's like we have something here. It's called EB Games, and it's pretty similar. And basically, yeah, it's places to buy games. I guess it's sad because places like that aren't really necessary anymore now that you can buy stuff online, but. You can buy like merch and memorabilia and other things there too, but it usually sucks. You get like those bad like printed t-shirts that have like old memes on them and stuff on like there. That's usually what you can find in there.
We have a shop similar, Do you have EB Games?
We have
something like that. I don't know.
It's like you know what I find with some of those shops, they always say that they have a sale. Every time they have like huge yellow stickers that say sale, sale. Yeah, everywhere.
We do. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, they sell Funko Pops. What are your thoughts on Funko Pops? Do you like them or not really? I hate Funko Pops.
In general, and I feel like I can be hated for that because I know it's pretty big in anime culture, but I do not get the hype of just having figurines at all. Yeah.
At all? You know what? That's gonna save you a lot of money. I respect it.
But
I respect that.
That's the main reason. Like I've saw people having like a glass panel and they have like a lot of figurine, and I think it looks cool. But I live like really poorly my entire life, and to me it's kind of just like superficial a little bit.
Oh no, I completely
But I know
agree.
that it's like
I
know that it's like when you have money, you spend money on whatever you want. So I'm never gonna come forward someone that buys this and like be mean or like saying it they shouldn't or whatever. But like for me, it's like I only buy stuff that is useful.
I think that's a really good
I
way
always
to
save
live.
up and
Yeah. No, that's really respectable because, I mean, and this is coming from someone, I have so many figurines and so much merch. However, the only reason why I do that is a lot of them are gifts, and a lot of them I bought years ago, like many, many years ago. So they hold like memories to me, like, oh, I went to a convention and I bought this figure there, or, you know, I went on holiday and I bought a figure there or something. So I can kind of hold memories to me, but I'm definitely more of a buy things if they physically help you every day in your life kind of thing. Like I like my room.
Yeah.
I like all the things in here. It's very nice, and like I have lots of different figures and nice stuff, but I know I could live without it, you know? Yeah. Games and rent is most important. Well, not games, but
it's like well, this week I went to like a Japanese like claw machine place with my friend, and there's like I don't know exactly how it's called, but like those it's like boxes like figurine, but you don't know which one you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And there's like different one, and she really liked that, so she decided to pick a few. I wasn't that interested, but there was one that was interesting to me because there was a like a keychain, like you could like
put it on your bag or something. Yeah.
Like put it on your bag. And I'm someone who just really love accessories. Like I would just have like a skirt, and I like to like pin it to like my belt or something. That is something that interests me more than just like a figurine that would just collect dust.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I like having things like that are kind of like things that you wouldn't usually think to be accessories. You just have them on there. I've done that with keychains before.
I love doing that.
Yeah.
I get random stuff.
I like tying bows on things, or like putting keychains or stickers or like other things, or making things into brooches, like stuff like that, and pins and stuff.
Actually, I put really, really random, like I put like on my belt those like smelly like the smelly trees that you put on cars. I thought it was funny.
Oh really? But then you can smell nice all the time.
Yeah, I had one that smelled like, I had some that smelled like watermelon, so I just had like a tree watermelon. Like sometimes I put like, I have like a dead Tamagotchi, I put that.
Oh,
I have
that's so cute.
Teletubbies that I think it's funny, I put it. I really like putting like random stuff.
My sister, sometimes what she does is she'll like make earrings with random things. So she'll like yeah, she's made it with like God, let me think. Paper clips, rubber ducks, like just things like that. She put rubber ducks on a pair of earrings before, like not big ones, like little mini ones. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And like she'll do stuff like that. She's definitely more into fashion than I am, but like I like looking at it. I'm definitely more of a I'll look at fashion than actually wear it, because I get nervous sometimes when like wearing really like eccentric things out, but with like fashion, I definitely like it a lot, like darker fashion. I wear lots of like gothic Lolita stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice and comfy, and it's modest, and it's like covers me up from the sun, so I like it.
I'm like the opposite. I need colors.
Really? Oh, we'd look so cute together. We'd be like opposites.
I have like one like black outfit, fully black.
Really?
But like I have like one skirt that is black and like accessories that goes with it, but otherwise I need color. I would say like I'm more like Harajuku pastel colors, puffy skirts, but also like meets no money and thrift store, because I just literally grab anything I can find, and I think it's even more better because people ask me, oh, where you get that, and I'm kind of just like, thrift store, the ground.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I like stuff like that too. I feel like there's such a huge thing, especially these days, with people buying fashion, but it's like it's supposed to have that look of like, oh, grabbing random things, or like even like thrifting things and stuff. It's supposed to have that look, but it's like just a big fashion label that's done it themselves. And I feel like it's such a
vintage kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a shame.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I just really gotta pee. Just give me 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
She's so humble. This is so fun. I was so scared that I couldn't speak because we haven't stopped yapping. It's so cool. I have to drink water. My mouth is all how you say that again? Like dry. No, you have to train their own stuff unless someone gotta pee. Yeah, I have peed before. Especially when Kiki, she's so nice. Don't tell Kiki, but she's like an inspiration to me. I keep saying it to chat. Don't mention it in the chat, because otherwise now she's like, when she's gonna come back, she's gonna know.
Hello.
No, clip me. Hi.
Hi. Wait. What? Clip what?
No.
Clip what? 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 Don't worry about it. Wait, you have something to tell me?
No, I don't.
Wait, really? What is it?
I don't. I actually don't.
What? You farted in my collab on my YouTube channel? Really? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh my god.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god. So is that the thing you had to tell me? Wow. I can't believe you would do that.
No.
I can't believe you would do that on my YouTube channel.
So no.
Oh my god. I'm actually quite upset.
Why?
Because you did that on my YouTube channel.
I did.
You stunk up my channel.
No, wait. Okay, you're the one with the trash in the background.
Whoa! Listen, I made it really beautiful with bows on it. Okay, and you know, if it was like real trash, it would be like all over the floor and stuff. It just actually shows that I'm a tidy person, if anything. As I've put it in a bag.
Ah.
Wait, People are saying actually tell her. Oh my god, what?
No, it's embarrassing. It's something nice, but it's embarrassing. I don't.
You don't need to be embarrassed.
But now it's even.
Huh?
Like I could have said that like naturally, but now because of you, now it feels like I'm not pointing you up. I like a dumbass pointed your chat. Actually, nobody knew I pointed.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to say anything if you're not comfortable.
Well, it's just like out of nowhere. I said I opened up to your chat and it is something nice, but now it's like now I feel the pressure.
Oh, I see. Well, we can talk about something else if you want, and you can say it naturally later if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna ask. Actually, I was thinking of something while I was in the bathroom or whatever. I don't know if this is a weird thing to think about. But like, do you have like any tips for me with my like cooking stuff? Because I was gonna talk about this today, but you know, I've seen on your channel you've made so many different things. Like you've baked things and you've cooked things. Like, and I don't know if you saw, but yesterday I made a little carrot cake. I'll send you a little link. I made a little carrot cake, and I was pretty proud of it, but I wanted to know like if you had any tips for me or like any ideas on things that I should make next. Yeah, I'll show you. Or like even with icing, I have so many questions about baking because like I'm so bad at like, or I'm not bad, but like I'm trying to learn how to like do different things. But
yeah,
what do you think?
Let me check.
And then you went.
Oh, funny. What's their name?
Oh, that's Little Lady.
Little Lady. Oh.
Yes, actually, the recipe for the cake, she helped me make it, and it was inspired by her.
She helped you?
Yeah, she helped me. She's a very helpful lady. And well, I made a carrot cake with some coconut and like spices and stuff, and then with the top I did like buttercream frosting with coconut on top again. I feel like well, not to toot my own horn, it tasted pretty good, but something that I think is tricky for me is like the icing part. Like when I saw you made like the little clover chocolate things, did you use like molds for that? Like how did you do it?
Yes, I did. It was molds, yes.
Do you have like a favorite thing you made?
And that was chocolate, so that's a little different.
Yeah.
But what would you say? Sorry.
Oh, I was just asking, like, do you have like a favorite thing to make, like baking wise or like sweets and stuff?
I really like making chocolate. Especially, well, anything that is decoration, I really like making. What I liked about chocolate, it's really messy, so that is really tiring to wash after, but I really had a lot of fun making like the clover, choosing the filling that's gonna match, and like painting and like inside, and like especially the molds. Yeah. What I like the most is that you have to paint before. You have to paint like the layer that is over. So you have to paint before putting the chocolate. You could paint on the chocolate, but the thing about chocolate and how you can say that this is a good chocolate, this will price more, and this is less of a good chocolate is how shiny it is. Like there's chocolate, they're so well made that you can almost see a reflection in it, and I had to be careful when I took pictures. So if you paint over, it will like remove that shininess.
Yeah.
So you mostly like you mostly like paint before, and you have to basically the paint is not necessarily. It's actually not really paint. It's cocoa butter, so it's actual kind of like chocolate.
So
It's not
nice.
chocolate. It's cocoa butter, but it will still have that shininess.
Yeah.
And I think like what I like the most is the fact that you don't know the final product until you remove it. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's messy and you kind of failed, and sometimes it's kind of sad that you failed. You can still eat it though, but
bet it
it's
still
like
tastes
always
good.
like yes, it's always like a discoveries. And when I would do them at school, like I couldn't wait to like paint it, like fill the chocolate, put the filling inside, cover the chocolate, and then like I would run to the freezer. At school we have, well, in most kitchen I would say there's like this freezer that is over freezer. I don't know the English word for that, but it's like a freezer is around like minus 20 degrees Celsius, like 0 to 20. But that one is like over 30 or something, by minus 30. So it
Like an extra cold
like
freezer.
Yeah, like it's extra cold. Like once you put there, you can freeze something fully in like 5 minutes. So I would like
Whoa.
always like run with my mold chocolate, and I would like put it there, and I would be like so happy to like just to see the result of the chocolate I made.
If you-
it's like exciting.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of like science or something. Like, you know, having to work with things like that and using a really cold freezer. Wait, so if you have
It
a
is
freezer like
science.
that at school, like, can I ask what you're doing in school? Like,
Well, I have. It's basically baking classes, but I'm always like about English. I'm always like, cause baking. When I say baking, people ask me if I do bread, and I don't make bread. I make like pastries.
oh
I
my
make,
god,
like, sugar
that's so
based
cute! You do
stuff.
pastry stuff. Oh,
Yeah, I make pastries every day.
that's so nice. Oh my god. You'd be like
Yeah.
the perfect person to live with because like I'd get to eat pastries every day. That sounds like
Yeah,
the best.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Like, I used to eat pastries like every day. But now that I work so much with sugar, my sweet tooth, I have lost my sweet tooth a little. I still have it, but
yeah.
and that kind of makes the fact that I always have too much. So like I don't have a lot of friends, but I have like 2 that lives around me, and I always just stuff them of pastries.
Yeah.
I just give everything.
Well, that's so cool. Yeah, one of my favorite things from the times that I've been doing baking things is definitely like giving it to other people and seeing what they think. Because
Yeah.
you can taste something and it tastes good to you, but I know I'm a little biased. So like having someone else enjoy it and making something for someone else is like such a nice feeling.
Yeah, it's also like working for a really, really long time, something that you're passionate. And especially baking, again, that goes back to the mold that I talked about. But
Yeah.
it's really chemistry. You're gonna mix a shit ton of like... Can I say shit?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna... I'm sorry. You're
That's
gonna
alright.
mix like a lot of ingredients. And like wet, dry ingredients is gonna make some mashed stuff. You have no idea. And unless you have mixed your stuff well, you have put your oven at the right temperature for the right time.
Yes.
You don't know if it's good. It's like you have to do all this preparation to really at the end knowing if it's good or not. And I feel like compared to cooking, I feel like cooking you can always add a little spices somewhere. You can just put it back on the like where baking is like it's one shot. You have
Yes.
it or you fail. And I feel like it's even more gratifying when you give it to a friend or like family and they like it.
Yeah. Because you've worked so hard.
Yeah, I prefer giving more than eat my own now.
Yeah, it's nice. And I guess that I didn't even think about that. Like, you can't, once you put it in the oven or something, you can't take it out and like add
No.
something else to it. It's
No,
Like
And
that's
people don't know, but like baking is, from what I learned, it's even more like. Did you know that where you live affect baking?
really?
Temperature, yeah. Because for example, there's like countries that they are more like dry. Some places, like if you go to in South America, it's way much more humid.
Yeah,
It's like humid. So there's stuff like, for example, like chocolate. For example, if you want to really have that shiny chocolate, you have to temperate the chocolate well, and you need to work at places that is like rather cold. But if you don't have that, your chocolate's gonna melt. It's not gonna be good. There's like certain, like, I don't know if you know choux.
Oh yeah, pastry.
Like cream puff. Yeah. That is like a pastry that needs like humidity. That's how it like gets bigger.
Yeah.
But like if you have more humidity in general in like your area, it's not gonna puff as much because it cannot have too much humidity. It's like really specific.
Well, I just thought like probably making chocolate at the moment in Australia in the middle of summer might be a bad idea because it's probably gonna melt really fast, right? Like having it be really hot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's exciting and like so fun, and that's something I noticed. Like when I was making the carrot cake, it was like way more daunting for me because it's not like if you're making like a pie and it's like strawberry and like sweet, like it's way more likely to taste good because it's got a ton of sugar in it and like, you know, fruit and yummy things. But with like a carrot cake, you're like working with spices and stuff. It's like I was so much more nervous because I didn't know if it would taste good, and I'd never made anything like that before, and it's scary. And I don't know,
It is scary,
it's fun and really rewarding.
Scared of spices, yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of spices. I'm really not good with spicy food at all. Like if I put too much pepper in something, I'm like, oh god, this is horrible and way too spicy for me. It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm also not the best with spicy food, but I like spices like in general. But spicy food, like the ramen, I cannot.
No, I can't either. Ramen's too like there's some spicy ramen. I'm like, no, I can't do this. But with like spices generally, like I put like cinnamon and stuff in it. It like tastes really nice. Like if it's spiced, just not overly spicy. That's a bit it's too much. But
yes, pepper is spicy.
Pepper's very spicy.
Someone asked, but I don't necessarily think it's spicy. But there's certain recipe where they use like more pepper than the usual like pepper, and it is like a spice.
Yeah.
There's like this Jamaican chicken that is called jerk chicken, and it's basically like with pepper, and it is really spicy. It is spicy.
A bit too much for me. I haven't ever, I've never had meat before.
Never had meat before? You're vegetarian?
Yeah, I've been vegetarian my whole life, like a real rabbit. Like, so, but it's not, I'm not like, I don't have anything against like eating meat at all. Like, I'm not like one of those people. I just raised vegetarian. So like, I think a lot of meat can be a lot more spicy. I know even like, it's tricky because I've been to Europe before, and like when I went there, a lot of European food has like got a lot of meat in it. So I was like, oh, what do I even have? So when I went to like France, it was so much more like I was eating like sugary food all the time. I'm like, oh, I'll just have all these like little pastries and things because otherwise it's like lots of like lamb and like meat and other things like that I would just had never had. It's too scary. It's daunting for me.
Yeah. So I assume like other animal product you're okay. So like because I saw you have eggs in your recipe, and
eggs is fine.
So like milk is
I can eat chocolate.
There's milk in.
Okay. I like pancakes too much to like give up that. And plus I also think it's kind of bad like, I need, like, if I'm not eating meat, I need to get protein from somewhere. So, like, if I'm not having eggs, like, how am I going to get any protein? Yeah. It's, like, a bad idea.
Well, nuts.
Oh, yes, nuts. I love
bugs.
Huh?
Bugs is kind of meat.
Bugs?
Bugs is meat.
Yeah, I would consider it to be. Apparently, cricket though has a lot of protein in it. There's cricket powder you can buy that like people use for protein. Have you ever had bugs before?
Yeah. No. Also, gym bros don't want to hear it, but your protein shakes is made of like, not maggots, but those little like flower worms. I don't know how they're called, but those flower worms.
Mealworms.
Protein powder. Yeah. Protein powder is made out of that. They just like broil it, make it into powder, and that's you're putting little bugs into your shake every day. You didn't want to know that?
I've had protein powder before.
I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh no. That's terrible. What am I gonna... I like it too. I like, what's it called? Whey. W-H-E-Y protein. I don't know what's in that, actually. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know what's in that. Whey protein,
There's a lot. There's like... Gotta look into the food because there's a lot of, There's a lot of... Because it's like super easy to produce. It costs not a lot. And to add up some protein, like they add it in yogurt sometimes even. There's some yogurt that have that. Like it, if you gotta check a little more because protein, the main thing is those the worms that they broil into powder.
But like, they should tell us, right? Shouldn't they tell people that they're putting that in? Do they tell? I guess I'm not looking. I guess if you did research, you'd know. But
it's like no, it's like is it the word instigate? I don't know. Like I would say it's not properly said, but it would be like illegal to not say.
It's like
definitely something that you have to look up.
Yeah, I know there's like tiny little micro rules that they have in different countries about that. Like I know in America, sometimes things are called 0 calorie or something, and it's like I think you're allowed to call it that if it's underneath 5, like per serving.
Yeah.
So you could be having lots, and it's just like you don't know. I know in Japan, like if something has real fruit in it, you're allowed to put like a picture of a whole fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just silly things like that.
Yeah.
Like otherwise you're not allowed to do that. So and people know that. But they're so sneaky, these food companies. Very sneaky.
Especially I don't know if some of you guys take like some stuff that says sugar free. I will tell you, do not take this because when it's sugar free, it's not necessarily actually sugar free. Like drinks or some stuff like that. So it's not sugar free. It's like with the fake sugar. I don't know how it's called in English, but how they make that is that they take the sugar and they change the molecule, so it's just not sugar. It's really bad for the health in the long term. To be honest, I'd rather take real sugar that is natural because sugar, they don't do anything with it. When you take the sugar cane, they don't add anything. It's just sugar.
But doesn't it take out the like calories?
The fake sugar. Sugar doesn't really have like.
But how do they make it 0 calories?
I don't know. I'd rather have more calories than something toxic. I don't know.
What? I drink soda that's made with
just reduce your sugar, the sugar you take, but like it's quite bad.
I think I heard as well that products with fake sugar can still like spike your glucose levels, which is a lot of the time what people are trying to prevent by not. Or is that true? Wait, maybe I'm spreading misinformation. I don't know. I heard that somewhere that some can do that, but it may not be true. Any diabetics know?
It's still kind of. I don't know about diabetics, but I have classes on sugar, and it's like still sugar. It's like I don't. You know science, right? Like you know like the molecules, like the drawings, like you have like CH whatever.
Yeah.
You have sugar. That you have like all those like letters, and the second one they just add one molecule. It's literally one molecule, but it's not sugar because that's one molecule added, but like
That's so sneaky.
You know, it still come from sugar. They need that sugar to create that, but it's like not sugar. They added a molecule to change completely. It's and it's quite bad.
Yeah, wait. I'm looking
And
this
to
up
be
right
honest, which I think is funny because I had a field trip on that. Natural sugars is way much more better. So like honey, maple
now. I
syrup.
like honey. Yeah.
Mhm. I went to like a bee farm today. It was a field trip.
Wait, really?
Bee farm.
That's so exciting. Wait, did you get to see like how they I've seen videos before of how they actually transport beehives by like taking the queen out, and then all the like other bees like follow the queen bee into the other hive. It's like so interesting and cool. Did you get to like actually go around the bees?
So sadly no, because where I live in around this time is too cold for the bees to be out.
Oh, that's so cute.
So we sadly didn't like saw the bees. Normally they said that they get the bees in like mid-April or something. So like next month. But so I didn't get to see bees, but they explained to us everything, and it was like it was like really interesting.
Yeah, that sounds super
They
interesting.
showed us their product and stuff.
Did you get to taste it?
Yeah, I mean they let us know some products, and I tasted some honey alcohol, which I never tasted before. That I think was really good, really good.
Oh, I want to have that.
Yeah, it was so good.
It would be nice to actually have sweet alcohol, because like I don't know, anytime I've had alcohol, it's honestly like kind of gross. So having it like to be sweet would be lovely. Oh my god, yeah, the bees were in their little blankies in the beehive. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of bees?
No.
I used to be like super scared of bees when I was a kid. When I was in school, we had like this little community garden thing that I would go to all the time, and I remember one time I was like pushing a wheelbarrow, and there was a bee that like flew in front of my face, and like I was so scared I like jumped and like fell backwards, and I fell into like a trash can.
Oh no!
It was like really sad, and people saw me and they were just like, "Are you okay?" And then they didn't laugh at me, but I knew that they thought it was funny, and I don't know, it was horrible. Because I remember I got stung by a bee. I accidentally stepped on one, and it stung my foot, and I was like so sad. And then ever since I was like afraid of them. But now I'm not, because I went to the UK, and they have like the bumblebees there, and they're so cute. And I petted one, and then I liked bees again.
Yeah, my mom also had something similar, where she kind of just like stepped on a hive randomly.
The hive.
And, like yeah, and she got like, but I never got stung by a bee.
Really?
Never.
That's lucky.
I'll be honest, the like what's the English? Wasp?
Oh, wasps are way scarier.
I don't like it. No, the fact that they can just like they can stink you, and they're still alive, and they can just go on with their life, and they can just stink you for fun. I don't know. And that they like to kill bees. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they explained to us today that wasp was like one of the biggest enemies of bees, and that one wasp could kill like an entire like beehive. And when I say beehive, like their squarey thing, in like few hours.
That's
like in 1 or 2 days, one wasp can kill an entire colony.
That's terrible. And like it's so sad, because bees are so important for our environment and for everything. I mean, without bees we wouldn't have like food, really. I mean, besides a couple of other pollinators. So it's like it's terrible. It's terrible. I hate wasps. I don't know, you know, I love all creatures and animals. Like I think every creature has a place. But wasps?
Yeah, I also think like that, you know.
But wasps, I don't know. They're too much for me.
Yeah, I still have a hard time to figure out what is their purpose. I feel like every, like, you know, even like some people says like, oh, but this like tiny creature, what do they do? But it's like, well, like, you know, there's bigger creature that eat, and like when they die it makes like stuff in the ground, whatever, you know, the entire cycle. But like wasp, I have, what do they even help?
No, if anything, they hinder things a lot because they stop the bees, which are way more important. So actually, I'm gonna look this up. Do wasps benefit anything? Because I don't know. Whoa. The ecological benefit of wasps. Wasps, often misunderstood for their painful stings, are in fact pivotal players in maintaining ecological balance and promoting biodiversity. Okay. They do pollinate. Well. Okay, I guess they pollinate things.
They do, but they don't pollinate that much.
No, and they create pest control. Well, they kill some bees sometimes. So I guess they do. I guess they pollinate at least, but ground nesting wasps contribute to the health of soils through their nesting activities. So only like a certain type. So I feel like let's kill all the bees. Sorry, all the wasps, not bees. Sorry, they benefit grape cultivation. Are you kidding me? Just grapes? We don't need them.
But grapes is important.
But we can do it without them.
No, how are we gonna do one?
No, wait, wasps play a unique role in supporting grape cultivation. They help manage population of insects that could damage grapevines. Well, that's good, I guess, but... Fine, okay, I guess they benefit the grapes.
Yeah, just ship all the wasps and friends so they can make some, like, Pinot, I don't know, and...
Yeah. We should like control the population just a little bit though. I guess every insect has its place, then even the wasps, I guess. I guess, maybe. Yeah. Grapes are my only constant source of fiber, and I have gastro problems. You know why you have gastro problems? Because grapes are your only consistent source of fiber. You fool. Like, have what's good for fiber?
Is it fiber like actual like not like I know like I don't know how it's called in English. Like those snacks, those dry snacks that has like oatmeal in it. I know that has fiber.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of dried fruits and foods like that are good sources of fiber. What else? Prunes are good. Plums are good. You know, I don't know what else.
I don't know either.
I'm sure eggs probably do some. Chia seeds? Come on, chia seeds? No. A lot of people have chia seeds, but I feel like chia seeds are very overrated, to be honest.
I don't know.
Wait, did you know that female fig wasps die inside the fig after pollinating it, and the fig consumes the wasp for nutrients? That's very interesting.
It's like the spider.
What?
That just like as soon as she get there's like a spider that as soon as she has her baby, she let herself get eaten by the babies.
Huh. Well, that's beauty of nature. Beauty of nature.
And there's another spider that does that, but with the male. Once the male is done doing his thing, he just like let himself get eaten by the mother, so the mother can like have enough for the babies.
Yeah, I've seen they
That's
do
some
that.
dedication.
Actually, I remember in one of my classes, I had to we watched a video of two I think it was praying mantises mating. I had to watch it.
Yeah,
and
mantis
then,
do that too.
Yeah. And then the lady eating the male's head for the baby's health. It's like, okay, I just let it happen. I'd be terrifying. Guys in the chat, would you would you do that if it would mean that but your head would get eaten? Would you do it? Would you do it? Or not? Let me know. But your head couldn't respawn.
My guinea pigs, I'm not asking you.
Oh.
I'm not. That's like affirmation.
Oh.
For my...
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
I'm saying for my guinea pigs, I'm not asking you. Like, you know. Or
What?
the chumps you... Yeah.
Does it grow back? No. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Some people would. That's crazy talk. That's ridiculous. No, I don't believe it. Well, it's not like you would... The head would... You would die. Like, you don't live without a head. I don't think that's possible. I don't think you could live without a head. No, there's no way. Could you?
No, you can't.
No, it's impossible.
There's like this chicken that stayed alive for like few hours before dying.
Really?
Yeah, they did like an experience with a chicken. The chicken stayed like alive for quite a long time. Like literally, if you search up chicken without a head, like she has a name and there's pictures of her without a head. It's like she
Poor
was
baby
living without a head.
chicken. No, that's so sad. No.
I'm really skeptical about that one.
Mm.
I just feel like it could just be the muscle reflex, but for a few hours it's kind of like long, so I don't know.
That's far too long. Yeah, I don't think that's physically possible. It would definitely just be yeah, as you said, the muscle spasming or whatever. So sad. Wait, I need some coffee. Sorry if you can hear my coffee drinking noises. But yeah, I really like learning about animal things like that. It's really fun, like all the interesting facts you can learn about all the different little guys in the world and how different they are to humans and everything. I mean, even as a rabbit myself, I guess sometimes learning about humans is very interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit scary though, I don't know. Actually, did you see this is something about I guess human civilization that I read about this morning that I don't know if it's true, but I read an article this morning that said they actually found like large structures underneath the pyramids and like by using... Actually, let me see if I can find the specific article because I did this thing that caused the pyramids like to be like scanned or something. No credible evidence. No, come on. Oh. No. Scientists claim vast city is hiding below Egypt's Giza pyramids. It's true. Let me believe it. Okay. Let me keep... No. The scientists saying it's not true is wrong. There's definitely an ancient civilization underneath the pyramids. All we gotta do is we have to dig. We just need to dig. Aki, me and you, we're going to Egypt right now. We're going on a quest. We can bring like bulldozers and we can bring shovels and we will dig underneath the pyramids and we'll find the ancient civilization and we can live there together.
But if we do that, are we not gonna destroy it?
No.
Bulldozers?
Okay, maybe that. Okay, we could bring shovels and pickaxes, and we can be very careful, and we can go underneath. We can tunnel like rabbits. We can tunnel underneath. Yeah, they're burying the story. That the government is burying the story of things being underneath the pyramids because they don't want us to know that there was a civilization that existed before we did.
But why? Why would they not want us to know?
Because there's advanced technology behind it, and they don't want us to know about it because they don't want us to know about the technology. You know, because I don't know, they just don't. Because government bad. Okay, that's why. Yeah, wait. A groundbreaking study used advanced radar technology and it's revealed a vast of intricate underground structure beneath the pyramids of Giza. Scientists from the University of Strathclyde use synthetic aperture radar or SAR tomography to scan the pyramid and found a subterranean system that extends approximately 2 kilometers beneath all 3 pyramids. Ah, interesting. The idea is similar to theories from well-known figures like Nikola Tesla and Christopher Dunn. Tesla was an infamous inventor who worked on... Well, we know who that is. He believed pyramids might collect and use Earth's natural energy. It's true. It's true. It's true. This is a true article from news18.com. How do you feel after learning that, Acti?
I'm a scientist. I'm really skeptical.
You know what? I love being skeptical, and that's the basis of being a good scientist, is being skeptical and questioning things. However, I don't want to question this because I love this idea. Imagine if okay, realistically, if this is true, all it probably is a support structure. I doubt that it's an ancient civilization underneath the pyramids. It probably just helps support it.
Imagine, how are they gonna eat?
Yeah, I know. How are they gonna get food? How are they gonna do anything?
How can they even survive without the sun?
I know, but okay, imagine if they're like secret aliens that don't need the sun or food. They live off of the energy that is conducted by the pyramids instead.
I don't believe that an alien could live here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think that there are definitely like I think there's a possibility that there's life outside of Earth, or some ability to sustain life outside of Earth somewhere in the universe. But I doubt it would be like I don't doubt. I think it's impossible that it would be the green little creatures that people have created, like, you know, on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
For me, it's more like I feel like there's other life out there, but that's probably some type of bacteria and stuff like that. Because there's already like dead bacteria that has been found in like dry water, and I think it was in Mars even or something like that. But I know in some planet it existed.
Oh,
and
like
Mars, if there's like, I think like if there's like actual like, you know, a live being. Even far away, I doubt that they would have like the same gravity, the same like size of planet for the gravity, the same amount of oxygen, the same like to be able to even survive there's like some stuff where it's like where like weight is different in the other planet. Like if you would be in another planet, you would be like so like heavy that you couldn't even like support your body. Why does something like that happen? Like I just feel like
exactly.
If there's an alien, I doubt it's gonna survive.
Yeah, because we're our own thing that we need certain things to survive, but it could be different for aliens. And also, no, I completely agree. I mean, even when we think about humans moving to Mars at some point in the future, it's like, I feel like something that isn't spoken about much is how us as human beings are going to look different because of the gravitational pull. Like, we'll either be like a lot...
Yeah, the heat as well. I saw a video like of a guy that knows a lot about astronaut, and he was explaining like all the possible way you would die in each planet of the system, and Mars was pretty scary. I don't think we can even like step our foot in there. Like to me it's impossible.
Yeah.
And like even like humans, they have a hard time living in space. Like they can, but they can't not do that for long. So why can like aliens, why could they do?
Yeah, and I mean
like I don't know.
even humans, when they're in space, like, they have to be constantly exercising, otherwise their, like, muscles will deteriorate. So so if an alien was to do the same thing, like, we know this. We know if we were to go into to go into space, we would need to exercise. They probably don't.
Little aliens exercising under the pyramids.
Yes, that's what they're doing. They're exercising. That's why they can't come out and talk to us.
Yeah, they have to exercise.
They gotta exercise. Imagine the little exercising aliens is actually what, like, powers electricity. Like, they're on little hamster wheels, and that's what, like,
that would be crazy.
Creates power. And then like, the government's hiding it because they don't want us to know that that's how, like, electricity's created. That's how Nikola Tesla was able to figure out that's how electricity works. You know, it's because he found the aliens in the pyramid. That's how I knew, because he found them.
He found what?
He was the one that found them, and he was the one that he was the person that
when they existed.
Yeah, because the aliens must have existed, like, for thousands and thousands of years, right? So he came there. He came there with a shovel. He found them, and he's like, "Okay, guys, just, like, keep running. Let me just connect some wires." And then he said to everybody, "Listen, I figured it out. I figured out electricity," and yeah, everyone thought he was a genius, but really, like, they had already figured it out. The aliens. This is true, by the way. This is true. You could literally, we could go down there, me and you, and we could go ask them, and they'd say, "Oh, that guy? Yeah, I know him. Yeah, we met him." But, like, in their weird alien language, so they'd be like, imagine if they communicated, like, I feel like they would communicate, like, telepathically, or have, like, a completely different way of communicating. They wouldn't speak to us.
Yeah, I feel like maybe, like, whales.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you hear?
Well, it's, like, not in water, but like some like I don't know what it's called in English, but, like, the sound lines that we don't see.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Did you hear that they're actually going to be using, like, AI to figure out the, like, very distinct patterns in the way that whales speak to each other, like whale calls, to figure out, like, certain, like, letters and meanings in what they're saying, so we can, like, kind of end up translating the whales.
Yeah, they already did that with dolphin. Did you know that, like, since dolphins are pretty, like, similar to us, and they have, like, a similar thought process than us, they did that with dolphin around war. And this might go into, like, conspiracy theory, but there's actually documents that you can find on the internet. After that, it's like, what you think about that? But it's like, they did, like, experience on dolphins. And dolphins can, like, travel for, like, really, really far. And dolphin can listen to anything. So they trained a dolphin to be able to, like, listen and give back information.
Whoa.
So in war, apparently it would help for, like, communicating and knowing the enemy, like the marine enemy, what they're going to, if they're close or something. And there's an actual law in some city that you are not allowed to communicate with wild dolphin. I think it is really suspicious that they specify that you cannot talk to wild dolphin. That one, I check it out as an actual thing in some country, and I
don't speak to the dolphins. They know too much.
Not speak to the wild dolphins.
I'm gonna go and talk to a dolphin now and see what they're saying. Yeah, don't speak to the enemy dolphins. Okay, you can't communicate with them.
No, I'm really scared of dolphins.
Me too. Dolphins are like little demons, and it's scary that they're very similar
horrible.
to us.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't that horrible that, like, something that's, like, the most similar in thought process to us is, like, so awful? Like a dolphin.
It's not surprising when you look at what's happening in the world. I mean, I think we're awful. Well, not me. I'm a Nekomata and I'm a ghost, but like the humans here are pretty pathetic and disgusting. They need some correction, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, as a rabbit myself, I agree. I agree with this. With humans. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm just looking at dolphins speak to English translator works in real time. What the hell? This is... Whoa! For the first time, a device has enabled people to translate a dolphin whistle. The dolphin's first word was sargassum, a type of seaweed. What? No, they didn't just say seaweed. There's no way. They were saying their favorite food. How does he know what food he likes? And how do we know that that's what he was saying? I think this is a ton of baloney. I don't think that's true.
But they train a lot, the dolphin. I know like there was multiple people that had dolphins, and there was the story about this lady that was doing the study on the dolphin, and she had to let it go because thing was going like too real. The dolphin was getting too depressed.
Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. No, the dolphin became too self-aware, and that's why I feel like we shouldn't be communicating to the other animals, because like we can communicate in such a like kind of deep way as humans that we've like kind of become aware of our own like, you know, mortality and everything, and like we're all sad. We're all like, a lot of us are very sad because of it. And you know what? I would rather just be like a little monkey swinging from tree to tree, not thinking about it, just like kind of having a survival brain and stuff.
Well,
you know,
monkeys are pretty like self-aware.
I know, but
I would say they are the closest to us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen monkeys before.
You guys,
like that.
people.
Yeah,
monkeys.
to humans. Not me.
Yes.
Not me.
Yeah.
I've seen this. Well, when I don't know how to mention it without like kind of being self-doxy a little, but I've seen someone working with monkeys before, and it's crazy the kind of training that they do with them. They even like can communicate with them to say, "Open your mouth, let me like to brush your teeth." They brush their teeth and they're like, "Oh, let me look at your nails and let me check and see your like your arms and just check you." And the monkeys know, they can communicate, and it's really interesting. Yeah, I love primates. My favorite is probably a marmoset, which is like a little baby monkey, like little. They're called finger monkeys, I think, sometimes as well, because they're so little. They can like wrap around your finger like it's a tree branch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my favorite is wait, I don't. In French is le orang-outan.
Orangutan?
It's like the orangutan.
Orangutans are cool.
I think, and I don't know. They're so like intelligent, but at the same time so scary.
Yeah.
And
I think it gives.
they're also
you...
going extinct as well, so it's like
that's sad. Yeah, I like them. I think they're nice.
They're
but...
also really self-aware.
Exactly. They're too intelligent.
Yeah.
Have you seen like videos of orangutans with like with being able to like kind of do human activities and like certain things like that?
Yeah.
Like, I swear they're the most aware creatures out there. Like, I feel like they know what it's like being like humans, especially the ones that like live in zoos or like have been in touch with humans, and they're like, I don't want to do that. Let's just pretend that we don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of that's something that I'm not really a fan of, but like I know there's like I don't know which type of monkey, but they lived like enough with human to understand what is being naked and what is not being naked, and she'd like the monkey would like refuse to go out if she would like she would just wear clothes.
Oh no, poor thing. That's
I don't know. I feel like realizing that you're naked and like shame or something. I don't know if it was shame or it's just like you see the humans do it, so now you do it. But
you
I don't
feel the need to.
To me, that just feels like I wish animals could just stay the way they are. Like
Yeah.
not like I don't know. It feels weird.
No, I definitely agree. I feel like it's like it's not nice. It's unnecessary and like, and I don't know, like, and especially as humans, like we only developed like the idea of clothing because we're covered in skin. We don't have like fur in the same way that monkeys do, so we need them to kind of be less cold or like to protect ourselves from the sun. But like monkeys, I don't think they have to worry about getting a sunburn. They don't have to worry about being too cold, really, because they got fur, so they don't really need to worry too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely there's been terrible cases of monkeys that have been treated like humans or like little babies, and every time they go crazy or like they end up attacking the person that's caring for them because they want to go outside and be a monkey, not be treated like that.
Yeah, I think it is sad when they like start like knowing stuff, like realizing like when animals get too self-aware. I went to the zoo when I went to New York, and I think this bear is still there, but the bear was depressed.
Oh no!
And it was like a weird, like, I guess like somewhat of a mental illness. The bear, what will do, it was just like not running, but like walking in circles. That's it. That is what the bear would do every day. Whatever, they had to like force her to eat because she would like not like eat. She would just continuing just doing her circle like that. And like with this is like there's no really anything you can do. Like you cannot put her back in like the wild, especially they're in New York, so like what are they gonna do with the bear? Like she has no like survival instinct anymore, so like it was so sad to see. And literally I have a video of her. She's really same head movement. She would do a circle. She would like wait on the rock, do her like head movement like that, restart over and over and over and over. At first when I saw her I thought it was funny, but then at some point like some people ask, and I was getting concerned as well, and then people ask the zoo guardian, and she was explaining that it's been like some time that she's been like that and she's not feeling well, and like there's nothing really.
She's probably lonely. Like
there was other bears.
Oh,
Yeah, and there was like 2 or 3 other bears. Yeah.
Poor thing. I mean, being watched all day like that, not really, because in Australia we have really good like animal kind of welfare here. We're very, we take very seriously, like I've like done work in the zoo before, and we're very serious about like kind of making sure that they have a place to go if they don't want to be watched, giving them the choice. And I know in other countries, a lot of countries are very good about it, but there are definitely some where they're not, and then the animals just end up getting very sad because either they don't have enough space, or they're not given enough enrichment, or they're lonely, or they're too crowded. There's too many of them. There's like so many things that can go wrong, and it's really sad, and it makes me feel really bad for the little animals. I've done like lots of streams where I've gone around to different zoos and had a look. Like there's like walkthrough videos of zoos, and I've looked at them, and I can't look at zoos in certain countries. I don't even click on them and try to look, because it makes me so sad. Because it's like there's nothing you can do because they don't have the laws set to help them,
Yeah, like I hate when like there's some zoos that is like just like a glass panel and there's like nothing. Like I like when they try to at least recreate like the ecosystem that the animal is supposed to be in, and like they get actual trees, even though they don't like grow here. They still import some to make something that match is like big enough. Like there's some places I can when it's just like a glass panel and there's like nothing.
Yeah, it's definitely very important. And that's why I really like looking at the places in Australia for it, because I mean, if you don't have like kind of the minimum requirements, it's like taken very seriously. You can't operate a zoo, you know, you can't operate like a wildlife park or anything. And one of the main rules, like going back to the stuff with the monkeys and them being treated like humans, one of the main rules when you're like doing animal rescue or you're caring for, like, you shouldn't care for native wildlife at all if you don't, you know, if you're not educated on it. And you shouldn't have them unless it's like a rescue. And then even then, one of the main rules is you do not interact with them too much. You don't treat them like a human. You know, you don't talk to them like a human. Like, you can't really have much contact with them at all. Like, you're not supposed to. Even though sometimes it's really sad because you want to. Like, I've worked with kangaroos before, and you definitely have to be like super careful when you're interacting with them, that you're not being like too like babying with them, because they won't want to leave and they won't want to be released or anything. They'll get too used to it, you know.
Oh
yes. Do you like kangaroos and Australian animals, or you're a little scared of them?
I don't think I ever saw any, but I saw the meme picture of like jack kangaroos.
No, there's so many better ones. Wait,
but I like the baby. I remember seeing a video about like the tiny baby in the pouch.
Oh, the Joey? Yeah, I like those. Yeah, we have like a huge amount of marsupials in Australia, which is like any kind of animal that's got a pouch. So many animals have pouches here. It's crazy. I don't know why. It's very cute though, and one of my favorite things is seeing them in their pouches, and it's actually a very good survival mechanism. This is kind of sad, but a lot of the time, and I think this is a thing in Canada where sometimes deers get like hit by cars and stuff like that. Yeah. It's really sad. We have a similar thing here with kangaroos where they get hit by cars a lot of the time, and what tends to happen is the mother kangaroo gets very badly injured, but the baby kangaroo ends up being fine because they are in that pouch and they're protected. So they're able to find the Joey and a lot of the time in most rescues you get the little baby kangaroo and not the big one.
Oh.
Yeah. I like baby kangaroos. And a lot of
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a really... Continue, but I have an important question now.
All I was gonna say is, baby kangaroos are very cute. That's all.
Okay. Because, I think, what is your thought about koalas? Because I think they're mainly in Australia, right?
Yeah, I really like koalas. They're very cute. I mean, I haven't spent as much time with koalas as I have with other Australian animals. I think it's very interesting what they eat. I've eaten the leaves that they eat are called eucalyptus leaves, and I've eaten them myself. They're a little spicy, but they're pretty good. And they're very sleepy. I think they're very cute. However, they, as most people do mention when you bring up any kind of koalas, is they do have chlamydia. You got to be a bit careful.
Yeah.
But they are very cute, and they're marsupials too, so they have little pouches.
Oh, I didn't know they had pouches. Yeah, cause I know I listened to like some TikToks about like wild animals sometime, and there was like this French guy that was like, well, it was kind of like in a humoristic way, but they were talking about how much koala was like serving nothing to the like planet because they were like not serving nothing, but they were explaining that like they can they only eat one type of plant, and if they don't have that type of plant they like die, and they like if they like fall from a tree they like die, that they have community like I don't know, like about like certain like specific stuff that just made the koala like his survival instinct just like not the best.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely true. We've had unfortunately in Australia there's been lots of bushfires, and with the bushfires they definitely do fall out of the trees and they get a little upset and they don't know what to do when they come back. But they actually do have a lot of they help the environment. Like the poo is quite good for the soil, and their fur is actually a helpful thing to do. So basically there's something that the birds do with koalas is they actually take the koala's fur, the birds. I think they're honey eaters, the kind of birds that do this. They will pluck the koala's fur and they'll use that fur to line their nests. So they actually are very helpful to the birds in their trees too. So they can get the fur from the koalas and help that to line the trees and keep everything safe and comfortable without having to stray from the nest. So they are kind of helpful for the environment, for other things too. Very helpful for the birds, yeah. And they protect the birds and make sure no scary other birds go and hurt the little ones, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
a lot of like bears like that. I mean, people say similar about pandas. Pandas aren't. Yeah. But they're like, because they're kind of similar actually. They have to eat bamboo and they don't have much survival instinct.
They only eat bamboo, and they like. I know they were also talking about how the female panda mate, and it takes like something like a long time of years. So most of the babies don't even like happen or even survive. Like I it's not funny, but like it's I don't like it's not funny because it's going extinct. I don't want, but it is kind of a little bit ridiculous in a sort of way, like how life is set up to be like that for those animals.
Exactly. No, I agree. I think humans should do what they can to help animals that are being extinct if it's our fault. Like for example, stuff like the Tasmanian tiger, dodo bird, woolly mammoth, stuff like that. That's humans' fault. They're dead because of humans, because of hunting or other things. And there definitely are animals. I'm not sure about pandas. I know deforestation definitely isn't helpful for a lot of different animals. And I think we should do what we can to help them survive. But, the natural course of evolution is if an animal is not, serving the purpose and not able to survive, then it's just the law of life that they should be extinct, unfortunately. But I feel like at this point in the world, I doubt that there's anything still around that's like completely useless or has no survival instinct, because there's no way they could have evolved to that point regardless. I don't know though. But I think if it's our fault, we should definitely help them out. Yeah.
Yeah, that yes. I do agree with that.
Yeah. They're a bit, I don't know. Sometimes I get like sad when I think about all the animals that have gone extinct because of humans. But I did hear that they are trying to did you see the woolly mice that they made to try to bring back the woolly mammoth? They're trying to change DNA in mice, and I think they're going to put it in the Asian elephant. There's a specific elephant that's very close to the woolly mammoth. They're going to combine the DNA and create the woolly mammoth again. And then bring them back, apparently.
Mouse?
Yeah. Because
an elephant?
Yeah, because mice DNA is easy to kind of experiment on, I guess, and they're trying to create that one link between the elephant and the woolly mammoth, which is the woolly. So
it's the woolly mammoth. I know recently they found like a full baby mammoth that was fully there, like frozen.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Is that the same species?
Yeah, that's the same little guy. Yeah.
Okay.
But I just don't know what that, like, bringing back extinct animals is going to do for our ecosystem. It's a little scary. I feel like we shouldn't.
I don't think it's gonna do anything. I also don't think we should, and just people that want to do their Jurassic Park.
I know, right? Did we not learn anything from Jurassic Park? Like, it's not going to be a good idea to do that, you know? Like, I mean, even though it was our fault that they became extinct and maybe they wouldn't have otherwise, you don't know what other, like, creatures have come into that area at this point. And also because the world is getting hotter, like, it's going to be miserable for them to be around anyway, you know?
Yeah, right? They live in, like, cold environment.
Yeah.
Right?
That was a movie.
Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, we know that Jurassic Park was a movie, but... Oh my god, sorry. My phone is being loud. But, like, yeah, it was a movie, but, like, the idea of that, like, bringing dinosaurs back is still a bad idea because I know even though it was a movie, like, you know, it's not a good idea.
I think it's like mostly about, like, bringing some wild animals that are extinct for money. There's no purpose. You're only doing it to put them into a cage. Like
exactly.
Come on.
And
maybe you're gonna study them a little bit, but like, why?
It's for, I don't know, it's people love to do stupid stuff like this for no reason. It's the whole idea of, like, trying to, you know, like, I like advancements in technology and in science a lot, but I feel like some people we're going a little too far, you know. We gotta calm down a bit, like with all the trying to move people to Mars and other things. Like, it's like, let's just be careful. Like, let's be careful, please, you know.
Yeah, especially, like, bringing back old stuff. It feels like, I feel like humans have this thing that they get, like, really connected to older stuff and they want to bring it back. Sometimes it is what it is.
People love the retro stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
But listen, this is not like an old, like, fashion outfit or an old game. It's an animal that can affect an ecosystem. Like it could affect the entire world.
Especially that. It makes me think. In Canada, and I'm sure, like, there's something similar in other, like, country, but we had, like, those, like, type of flies that was, like, infesting. So they created another type of fly, and the other type of fly fixed the problem that we had. But now we have too much of that type of fly, and that type of fly now affects everything.
Yes, we have the same thing here in Australia. We brought in these things, these idiots called cane toads. Yeah, cane toads to try to help. Yeah, they're like these really, like, big disgusting frog toad things. And they were brought. What were they brought for? Let me just remember for sure, because I kind of forgot what they were brought in for. Yeah, okay. They were brought in to control beetles, to control this specific kind of beetle that was a huge pest. They brought them in, and they're like, yes, these big frogs are gonna help us. Let's bring them in, and basically, what ended up happening is these toads are, like, extremely, like, poisonous and horrible and hurt all of our, like, native species here in Australia. Now people just go and hunt them because they breed so fast, and now they've created a bigger problem. So, you know, has bringing a new species in ever worked? Or are they just turned to invasive species? Because that's usually what happens, and it's never worked. I don't know why humans are so stupid that they keep trying to they try and do the same thing over and over again, and it keeps making big mistakes, you know?
That's crazy. Yeah.
They repeat the same mistake.
Yeah. Someone asked me to ask you about the Emu War. Emu?
Oh, emu, yeah. What about them, huh? I bet the Emu
I
War.
don't know.
Did someone?
Emu War?
Listen, buddy. Okay, you can't just. Okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person in your chat. Okay, you can't just bring up such a traumatic event for the entirety of Australia in that way and not.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Listen. Okay, we have these huge birds called emus. I'll show you. I'll send you a gif. Have you seen an emu?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They're funky.
We
like ostrich, right?
Yeah. Just like an ostrich. We went to war with them. They were not.
Huh?
Yeah. They got a bit too cocky, the emus, and we had to fight them in a war. I'm not even kidding. Like, we actually had a war. It was the Australian Army wanted to get rid of so many emus because they were destroying crops and they were just getting a bit too cocky. So the Australian Army tried to fight the emus, and there was, I think, like thousands, like 20,000 or something emus that invaded like Australian farms, and they tried to go and get rid of them and fight them, but it didn't work, and the emus won the war against the army, even though we had guns and they didn't. And
but how did they win? They killed humans, or they were just not removable from the crops and everything.
No, there were too many of them, and a lot of other Australians, and they were just doing too much. Actually, let me see if I can read this something about it. Here we go. The Australian Army were armed with let me see. Yeah, on November 2nd, the men travelled to Champyons. They saw about 50 emus there. The birds were too far from the guns, so local settlers tried to herd the emus into an ambush. This failed. The birds split into small groups and ran, so it was difficult to shoot them. But while the first shots of the machine guns did not hurt the emus because they were too far away, no, they did hurt the birds. There's like multiple attempts of this. I think this is just like a specific like thing about all the attempts. They had 2 attempts to get rid of these emus. It didn't work. Basically, there were too many. They were too smart. They outsmarted us, and yeah, they kind of had better military tactics than our army. So yeah,
that is crazy. I never heard of that.
Yeah, and since then, like, yes, it reads in 1934, 1943, and 1948. People wanted to fight them again, but the government was like, nah, don't. Let's not embarrass ourselves again, please. You know. Ugh. That's a bit, but like, I've been around emus before, and they're like very, very terrifying. Like, they're very cute, but they're very fast. They peck really fast, and they're very cute. Actually, the way that they communicate is they kind of sound like a drum. Like, they sound like they make sounds with their throat, like a drum. It's a very interesting noise.
Yeah.
They're very cute. And yeah, they are kind of like ostriches, I guess, but I feel like they're cooler, in my opinion. How do you feel about that?
I'm speechless. I never thought it was possible to have like a war against an animal.
I know, right? That's why it's so silly, and that's why people try
Obviously, it's in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, if it was in any country, of course it's in Australia. And I can't believe we lost. We had guns. Like, you know, the first time I heard about the Emu War, I was like, Oh, like, I guess it was before guns were invented, right? Nope. Nope, we had guns. It wasn't even that long ago. It wasn't, like, if you really think about it in the grand scheme of, like, time. And yeah, when was it? Yeah, 1932, so it was almost 100 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so it hasn't even been, like, that long. Yeah, well, they didn't have pea shooters. They still had, like, they were still, like, guns, you know? Yeah, we had machine guns. But yeah, anyway, I really like emus, even if they're scary. They're, like, intimidating, but really cool. And I feel like they're the closest thing that exists these days, like, to dinosaurs. Like, they're like little dinosaur guys. Like, different kind of birds, like raptors and stuff, are very similar to dinosaurs, apparently.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I don't know. People say they had feathers, not scales, so it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think it makes sense.
It does
To me,
make
it
a lot
makes
more
sense.
sense because if you hear like the sounds that people predict that dinosaurs make, they're kind of more like bird noises if you think about it.
Yeah. And like I know like they're explaining that like chicken, when you look at them, like especially their feet, I think like they look I think chicken kind of look like some type of like dinosaur. Like
I agree.
Like if they had like no feathers or like less feathers, because now they feel like chunky a little bit, but like they kind of like their feet and their beak.
Yeah,
really...
I like them. I like birds. I think they're all like, I like to imagine they're all like little dinosaurs that are still around. But I mean, if you want to see something that was like kind of like a dinosaur, you can look at the crocodile because they spoke to the
That's
dinosaurs. I played this game. It's called Evo, and it's on the PC 98. It's like a game about like, it's kind of like Spore, which is like a game about evolution. It's really cool, and you can learn about. It's kind of it kind of misses the point after a while, but for a little bit, it's kind of like you play as this little thing that like evolves over time. You get to learn about all the different kinds of evolution, about like the fishies and the dinosaurs and like everything, and that's really cool. It was really fun game to play. Yeah, I like educational games sometimes. I mean, even though this is not an educational game at all, like after a while they started involving like other things in it. But it's cool. It's like a cool thought experiment about all the different kind of little fellows that could have existed in time, and how some things just don't evolve and end up dying, you know, because they're not strong enough. And at the end, you have to like level yourself up. And if you're not gonna like beat the kind of evolution, I guess, then you die and you have to try again. It's really cool.
What's the name of the game?
I'll send you the title if you want.
Okay.
Okay. What's it called, guys? Evo something evolution. I can't remember what it... Because it's got... It's like a... Yeah, if you evolve wrong, you get an ending. Yeah, you still get an ending. It's really fun. I would highly recommend you play it. Also, have you played Postal before, Acti?
Only Postal 2. I love it.
Oh, really? I was thinking you'd really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sending you.
I also played the Christmas one. when we interacted for the first time, you talked about the Christmas ones, and since it was like near Christmas, I did play it on Christmas. Yeah, it was really fun too.
Yeah, that one was awesome. Yeah, I really like that one. It's silly, and they have like a different what's it called they have like different ones. Which is the one that I played? Postal 2. They have like let me check my Steam.
If you have more, let me know because I missed the game. Low-key,
Yeah, yeah, it's really, really good. So you can play... Yeah, they had an 20th anniversary update in 2023. And then... Yeah, Apocalypse Weekend. Did you play the Apocalypse Weekend one?
No, I haven't yet. People talk to me about it.
Yeah, I'd recommend you play that one. It's good. I wouldn't say it's as good as Postal 2, but it's really good. Paradise Lost also is a DLC that you can get for it, which is like really fun. That kind of continues the story a little bit of like afterwards and everything, and it's really fun. It like kind of continues the story, and it's just as good, to be honest. I really like it, but I feel like nothing beats the original Postal 2. Oh no!
God, Evo is really retro. Oh my god, it doesn't even look like a game.
Yeah, but it's really fun, and even though like it doesn't really look like a game, or probably it looks really retro, like the concept of it is so much fun that you forget that, you know, you can kind of just fully get immersed in it. It's really fun. If you ever want help with setup for that, let me know, because I could help you. It's really, really fun. Yeah, I really like it. You do need a... Oh, for no regrets. Oh, okay. I was looking at the Postal things that someone was saying. I love Postal.
It's so fun. It's literally... it's just so fun, and at first I was really scared that my corpo would not allow me to play it.
Oh.
Because I haven't seen... Maybe there is. I didn't necessarily look crazy far, but I don't really see that game being streamed in the corpo world.
No
I guess.
way. No
and,
way.
The fact that it was accepted, it was pretty fun. And the more I played, the more I realized that it's like so extreme when I like you know, all the thing of like hate against some minorities or stuff like that. It's like so extreme that you can't be mad at that. Just can't. I don't know.
I think the reason why it's so extreme is because like, well, I think, yeah, I feel like it's at that point where it's like so crazy that it's like no one's gonna take this seriously. And the game was kind of made around the time where it was all like, oh, you know, well, it was a thing. It was based on Postal 1, which was the original, which is like more like a top-down game, and it was very controversial when they made it. And you know, they're like, well, if we're gonna make a controversial game, let's make it super controversial. And it's around all the time where it's like, oh, we think that video games cause so much violence and it's so terrible. And it was yeah, really interesting. But I feel like games like that, you know, are necessary, you know? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's like, it's not real. And, it's not like they're telling you to actually do anything. I think it's, you know, if killing people is okay in games, then anything really should be okay in games, I think, within reason. And it's just a joke, really. And
for me, it's like I think it's also about how things are bring up. Like, I mean, like, it's not a secret. I am biracial, and sometimes I do feel like stuff is really extreme in the way that some people think that everything is like mean to us, and I feel like some people even like cover us like chicken. I don't know the proper word for that, but like I feel like
I get what
some
you
people
mean.
will get mad. They're gonna get mad and being like, "Oh, that's not nice for them," and like I'm just sitting here like, it's not that bad. And it's just like I can't really tell when something come from actual hate and something does not. Like and I feel like with this game, you can just clearly see. Like, I don't see no hate.
Yeah.
I don't really see no hate.
And I think the thing is that it hates, but it kind of hates, and I mean not equally, that's for sure, but it hates on everybody. Like every kind of person is, no one is safe from these people, which is, I think is pretty interesting. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's Postal is from real hate. No, I don't think so. I think the people that made it, like Running with Scissors, are not like actual like hateful people. I think if you didn't play the game, it's also just not a fun game. Well, you're not a fun person. Get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. Anyway, no, I feel like it's really like it is a fun game, but also like, again, it's not to be like taken seriously either. Yeah, it's supposed to be like satire. And there's a lot of things.
Yeah,
it's
super satire. And like, I don't know if for you it happened when you stream it, but when I stream Postal, Running with Scissors went on my chat and they were chill. Like, I don't think it's come from hate. Truly.
Oh yeah.
Especially like,
I got them retweeting some of my stuff.
Yeah,
and
they're super like close to the community. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's really, really cool that they're like that. It's really nice. And no, I definitely agree when it's like a lot of people that get upset about that stuff, I find that they tend to get upset about it on the behalf of the, I guess, people that they're being like making, you know, jokes about. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. Maybe listen to the people that are actually like, you know, being joked about and whether or not they're comfortable with it. It's not yours to say whether or not, you know, you're okay with it. It's more on the other people, you know. So no, I definitely agree. It's like, it's a shame when like people get shielded with that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, it's tricky. Critical lack of sense of humor. Yeah, but I don't expect everyone to understand or like the game either. Like, I think the thing is neither of us are like very sensitive, so we're gonna see something like that game and just think it's funny. But obviously, some people like are very sensitive and they can't deal with stuff like that.
It also depends, I think, with your backgrounds and stuff. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, I think like, for example, the guys with the turban that can attack you. I think I don't personally see, like, to me it's so caricature that I don't see bad of those people, but maybe those people could see it badly because literally I think those are really just the mean guys. They're literally everywhere dropping bombs on you.
Yeah.
Like
No, I agree. Like, I think also what's needed, and it's hard to kind of talk about, but it's like what kind of I think needs to be thought about as well was the timing of when the game was made and what was happening in the world at that time. You know what I mean? If it was made these days for no reason, then it's a bit like, well, that's a bit unnecessary. But at the time of when the game was made, all that stuff was going on. And I think a lot of people maybe see it as like a funny thing of the time. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is like a way to cope with like humor, I feel.
Yeah.
And if those issues are going around the world, that's like kind of see it in a different way. Like, like coping with humor.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like coping with humor in all ways, but yeah. I feel like it's okay as long as like I don't know. I'm not saying go out and hurt people, like specifically. Yeah. But I mean, like, what's it like, you know, being in a company and like having, if it's okay to talk about, like, feeling like, you know, having to ask for permission with those kinds of things. You know, do you find that to be like difficult or like not that bad? I guess, you know, from what I've seen with your company, they all seem like they're really nice from what I've seen. So I feel like it's, and I probably give you, because I know with bigger companies they take forever to respond to talents and like you can never get permission, but I assume it's different for yours.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, my company, we just started, we are smaller, we are a small team, like, we're a microcorp, kinda. So I feel like, and also we are just two talents. So
Yeah.
like, when you only got two talents, it's hard to not reply to us.
Exactly. Yeah.
To be honest, like about permission and stuff, without saying too much, I am someone who kind of prefer having those type of barriers kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
And when I say that, it's like I still do whatever I want. Like literally, I played Postal 2. I did a few crazy stream, but the fact that I asked for permission, I just feel like I have a direction. I feel like before, obviously when I was a small Nekomata, and wasn't streaming, I feel like before I didn't know what to do. I was kind of I don't know, like I don't know, like I didn't know what to do. I feel like indie is kind of like hard in a way.
It
But
is.
now it's just like figuring out my schedule every week and having permission, and sometimes I can ask for ideas. Like I have like a team behind me that I can like ask question. It gives me more barrier, and literally I am a baker, and the main thing of baking is following rules, following direction. So I'm just like someone that is way much more like I like
that
having
structure.
this. The structure. I like the structure. Like obviously, if I was too trapped and literally every of my ideas was refused, I probably wouldn't like that. But like I like that in my crazy idea, I do have like this structure. The only thing I do not like is the time zone.
Oh.
That's it.
Wait, is it because like you have to stream at difficult times, or?
No. I do my stream whenever I want, but like when I ask permission or stuff, sometimes you just have an idea, you just want to do it. Or for example, commissions, like you want to commission art, or you're like, oh, there's a waiting list. I want to do it now. Let's go, like stuff like that. And then you kind of just be like, hey, can I do this? And then since they're like in Indonesia and Japan, for me that's 12 hours difference, 13 to Japan, I think. So when I'm awake, most of the time they're not, and when I'm not awake, most of the time they are. So it's like I have to wait at least kind of like a day. Every time I ask something, I have to.
Oh yeah, because I'd be like asleep.
Wait around a day. Yeah, and like sometimes like when you want to do projects and stuff, you really have to be in advance, because it's also this thing of like, I have never talked to anybody who I have commissioned for anything that I have. I did not talk to no one.
Huh?
Never.
Whoa, you have someone to do it for you? That's so fancy.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it would just be easier if I could just talk to the artist, for example, and straight up be like, hey, I want this, like that.
Yeah.
But no, it's like I gotta talk with my staff. I want this. Well, I talked to my manager. I want this. Manager said, okay, let me talk with staff. They have a meeting whenever, and then they come back and it's like, okay, let me confirm you want this, and I'm like, yes, I want this. Okay, then like let's go to the artist. They give this, and then artist is like, well, does she really want this? What about this? They get this, and then they come back to me and they're like, so the artist replies, do you want this or this? And I'm like,
yeah.
It's like the telephone game a little bit, kind of.
It would definitely feel like that. Oh no, that sounds
like
really tricky.
It's a long process, and it does feel frustrating. And I do feel like we hear often stories of corpo VTuber getting frustrated when they do projects about being denied, or just like how long it takes, and it is frustrating. And then it's like, this is the only thing.
It sounds like it's very like it's a very tedious process, and but I definitely
what
kind
does
of
tedious mean?
oh like
I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh, like as in there's a lot of different like moving parts, and you have to like kind of be like, I don't know how to explain it, like a long and like difficult process. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's really very tricky, but I do agree with I mean, I've never been part of a corpo before, but something that sounds like would be very nice is having like, you know, having that good balance of like being able to have the idea, you know, have the ideas supported that you'd like, but then also have like a team with you to be like, oh, well, maybe that's not a good idea, or maybe like you could tweak it a bit and do this instead, or even have like help with like, you know, projects and events, or like knowing who to contact and stuff.
I do think it's like sometimes I do think it's helpful. Like sometimes, especially with school where I have to wake up at 5 a.m., it did happen that I did not set my reading room, I did not do a thumbnail, and I can just quickly say I normally like to do my own thumbnails. I like making thumbnails and keeping them like the same, but like it happens that like sometimes I'm just like, especially at school when I wake up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., like sometimes I just ask, can you guys do that for me? And it's pretty much done.
That's helpful.
It's like it's quite helpful, and I think
I need that in my life.
At the same time, it's just like I like the structure kind of thing, and just like it is sometimes frustrating that I cannot talk to the artists and everything, but it's like a form of security, somewhat of a form of security. So same
like
as like if there's issues, exactly, like a safety net. Like it's like I don't feel like I'm like you know, they're always behind me, like I don't feel like that, but I know that if anything happened, there's a lot of stuff that I can just not care about.
Oh, that's really good.
If like if like someone is mean to me, or like I mean like DMing me or whatever, I don't have to do anything. They can just do something, and like
I have that support.
With a lot of with a lot of stuff, and it's fun also. There's like things that comes with contracts a little bit. So I can't not fully do stuff like you know, for example, like Skeb, for example, I cannot use anything from Skeb that isn't personal use. Like I cannot use that on stream or anything. Well, it's already like a thing in Skeb that it's only for personal use, but I feel like nobody really know this rule. But like things like that, it's like I don't know, it's like a protection, but also they just deal with stuff that I don't care.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble, just in case. But I always, you know what, when I order Skebs, if you just say, I am going to use this for commercial projects. If you're not okay with me using this for commercial projects, please do not accept the commission or add a fee to it that you think would be appropriate, or something like that, and then they could come back to it and whatever. Which is nice.
Sorry, I got a raid. Hello, raiders.
Oh.
No, I got a raid. At least say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hope you had a fun stream. Hello.
Wait, who? Azura. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, really? You guys should collab. You should get art together. If you know what I mean.
I agree that art together would be cute. I often say she's like my mom because she's like kind of greenish turquoise, like with her hair, and we're the same skin.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's cute. We should get art together too, because we're like kind of like, you know, we're like opposite kind of our color like schemes. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but like
it does.
Yeah.
It does. Like we still have the green connection, but like obviously the skin is different. Like for example, my eyes, the opposite of blue is like orange.
Yeah, we're like that's like a contrasting, nice like inverted colors. It's cool. Yeah.
Yes. and a cat and a bunny always go well together.
Yeah. It's funny because cats and rabbits seem to get along together. Sometimes cats can want to eat rabbits though, but when sometimes you can see cats and rabbits hanging out and they seem to like each other sometimes.
My cat liked my bunny. They were fine. They were kind of jumping around, and my cat didn't want to eat the bunny.
If they grow up together and the cat's used to the rabbit, then it's usually okay. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
They didn't grow up together?
No.
They just started hanging out?
They didn't.
Oh, that's so cute.
The cat was like around like 5 or 6 years old. And the bunny, I got it when it was like already kind of adult. The bunny was like around a year or 2 years old.
Oh, well, that's sweet that they got along. That's really
That's
cute.
why that surprised me that cats eat bunnies.
Well, yeah.
I always seen like even my friend, she used to work like at a pet shop, and now she's like a vegetarian, veterinary.
A veterinarian?
In the veterinary, yeah. And she had multiple bunnies, and she had like a cat, and they were fine too. Like the cat would go in like she had like this big like, it wasn't like a cage, it was like outside and like in a tree house. And the tree house like had like a little like under, and the bunny would have the entire tree house for them.
Oh,
and,
that's so sweet.
Go in it sometimes, just like lay next to the bunnies. Like I don't know, I just never seen like.
It's not most of the time. It's just that it's mostly like cats that go out at night and they roam around. They, rabbits are like, they're not rodents, but they're like, they can sometimes be mistaken for something that a cat will want to eat and catch. So if a cat's hungry enough, they may go for a rabbit. But if it's a house cat and it's well fed and stuff, there's like not really much risk of that at all. Just make sure they don't get hungry.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, bunnies are pretty big though. There's like.
Oh yeah, most of the time. Yeah, I mean like wild rabbits, like cottontails and stuff, they're sometimes quite small and they can be really little when they're babies. But like mini lot rabbits, like the one that you had, even if they're dwarf rabbits, the reason why they're called dwarf rabbits is because they're like, their body type is compacted. So like when they were selectively bred, they kind of squish them, if that makes sense. So that's why they're called dwarfs, even though they're not like little, they're like compact. It's called a compact body type.
Ball.
Yeah, they're like little squishy balls.
When he sit, he like look like a little ball. Where when I see bunnies, they seems like more like a oval shape.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
Yeah, exactly. They've got usually sometimes rabbits have like long snouts, and mini lot rabbits have short faces.
Does any of your bunny? I don't know how to explain this, but my bunny was laying super weirdly, and I want to know if any of your bunnies have done this, or if you know. My bunny would lay on his stomach, and his two back paw would just be out.
Yes.
Like it would not be like retracted. It would just be out, and his two paws like kind of like when you're like just laying down on your stomach, like doing the star. It was just like. He was always sitting like that, and we always thought it was like so funny that he was just like,
"Aww."
He's like,
yeah.
wow.
Rabbits, they tend to do that when they get very comfortable and happy. A lot of the time, rabbits feel as if they need to, have their feet inwards to be able to like quickly run away. But if a rabbit is doing that, that means that they're very comfortable with you. Actually, I think I have a photo of my rabbit doing that that I took the other day. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, I was trying to find photos. I have a photo, but like there's me on it as a kid. But if you do want to see, I would like blur myself if you do want to see. But I couldn't find like photos alone. I was pretty sad. I was like looking on my mom's Facebook.
Oh really? That's funny. Yeah. Let me find a little photo of him. I say it's like they're like laying like a frog. Like that's what I say. It's like It's like they're almost like laying like a little frog when they do that. They got little froggy legs. Wait, here, let me send this to you. Here's my little man. The other day doing this. Hang on. It's funny that you brought that up because, yeah, literally like a few days ago, he was laying really funny. He lays with his little legs out like that often, like a little chicken. It looks like he's a little chicken. Where is it?
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, exactly. My bunny did like the same.
Yeah, he's like a little...
Oh my dumbass, you did not send.
Wait, hang on, let me show you this. Like a little chicken.
Why are they so long?
Here. Yeah, it's sending. Na. On that photo of him being long. I love that one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same pic.
No, it's sending now.
The two white and brown bunny.
I see the one.
It's so long.
Yeah. Here, I sent it to you. You see him like being exploited?
Yes, yeah, that's exactly how he was sitting. Me and my mother were just like wondering if that was normal, but he was just really looking chill, so we were like, okay.
Yeah, no, it is normal. It's like, it's normal for pet rabbits if they're comfortable. So they're not gonna do it unless they're happy and comfy. So they're probably a very happy rabbit.
That makes me really happy to know that. Thank you, because like I didn't have this money for long, because of allergies. I'm so pissed that I just developed one. I didn't always had allergies to bunny.
Aww.
But I at some point we had to like let it go, and I was scared that perhaps I was not taking care properly of that bunny, because I was also pretty young. I was like 7 or 8. But knowing that kind of like healed a little bit my heart, knowing that, because I don't know, I had like a little like fear that I didn't took care of him properly. But like now that you're telling me that he felt comfortable, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
No, rabbits absolutely don't do that unless they're comfortable. So I'm sure you took great care of him. You felt like he was able to feel safe. You know, they don't do that unless they feel very safe. So, yeah.
Yeah, he would just do that like in the sun too.
Oh.
I don't know. He was like fully
lounging.
black. Oh. Yeah, he was like fully black, so maybe he liked the warm, like but he would just like lay exactly where the sun, like through the window, he would just like sit like that exactly where the sun was going.
Oh, that's so cute, having a little sunbath. That's so cute. Ooh, stretch. Yeah. I love rabbits so much. It's a shame you're allergic though. So I was gonna ask if you were ever gonna get a rabbit again, but if you're allergic, you know, it must be tricky.
I really wish, but yeah. I had a hedgehog though.
Oh, did you? That's so cute. Oh.
Unfortunately, he passed away.
Oh.
But he was really, really old. He was 7.
Oh.
Hedgehog don't live to 7. It was really insane.
He lived probably a very happy, healthy life then.
Yeah.
Oh. That's so cute. I do like little fluffy creatures like that. They're definitely my favorites.
They aren't that fluffy. I guess their belly a little bit.
Hedgehogs? But... yeah, but
they're full of spikes.
I know, but they're like in the same category because they're just little guys.
Yeah, like little guys, like
their
like
faces are furry.
Like mice and rats, like those kind of like little guys.
Like he's a little guy with little hands, you know, little hands.
Yeah.
I love their little hands. Something I wish that rabbits had was those little fingers like that you see on like chinchillas and hedgehogs and stuff. I just love them. Like, how do I have such tiny little fingers? How does that even happen?
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about him having such tiny paws is like cutting his nail for me was just always anxiety.
Oh yeah.
Like his nails would get like really, really long and I had to cut them, but he was also really, really scared.
Aww.
And when they get scared, you know, hedgehog, they hiss. They do like a weird hiss with their noise, and they go into a little ball. And when they go into a little ball, they kind of like expand just a little bit, just so like they can like it doesn't hurt that much, but I clearly bled. There was some moment where it like sting me that I clearly bled. So like it was like tricky. Like sometimes I was just cutting his nail in like multiple days. Like I do one paw and then the other day I do another paw, because it was just like cutting everything would just be too long for him, and he was just too scared, and like it was just like difficult, because also like hedgehog are like, you know, their stomach is like the part that is like the most fragile and everything, so that's why they have the spike all over their body and they protect themselves. And like that's why like you mostly never take a hedgehog like there's often picture of them like in the ball but like facing, but that's actually not really good. Like that's not really good, and most of the time the hedgehog is not necessarily comfortable with that.
Poor little thing.
But so like since their paws are under, it's like it's kind of really difficult.
Yeah.
How fast could he run? Super fast.
Really?
Crazy
just like
fast.
Sonic?
Yes. Maybe not like Sonic.
No, you could do like Sonic and collect rings and stuff.
I would bring him to the park sometime, and I had to watch him because like he would just leave. And yeah, I think it's so funny because those animals they are nocturnal.
Yeah, nocturnal, yeah.
Yeah. So like if you wanna have a hedgehog, you have to be okay with an hedgehog running into like that running thing all night.
Oh, that's
all
so
night.
cute. They like
do
to
it
run
all night. Yes, like it's like you have to have that too, because otherwise there will not be good. It's like the main important thing that they like run in the wheel thing.
Yeah, so
But
burn enough energy.
They do that all night, literally all night.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, they get the zoomies and they gotta run around, otherwise they're not gonna be happy. That's so cute. I didn't know they ran on those little wheel things like hamsters or something. They need the little hamster wheel.
Actually, they need it. They actually need it.
Oh, that's so cute. And they're so little. Oh, I love them. I've watched video. Did you ever give them like little baths? Because I've seen videos of people giving hedgehogs baths. That's so cute.
Yeah, I would give a bath like every like 1 or 2 weeks.
Oh, that's so cute. I don't know, I would have cried thinking about it getting a bath.
Yeah, like a little toothbrush kind, and there's like my favorite part is when we were done, because he was kind of scared, and like you can't put the water too like warm or too hot, because like I said, like the belly is the like part, like it's literally just skin, like
he's
it's
sensitive,
super. Yeah, so like you have to really have like not too cold, not too hot, and like it's not too long either. Like mine wasn't too comfortable, but like the moment I was done, I would just wrap him in a cloth, like a towel, and like wait, actually I have a picture that I can show you. But like I would just wrap him in the towel, and he would like just stay there being warm, and he really liked that. My phone is like on my charger. Hold on.
Oh yes, I would love to see. That's so cute. Oh, that's so nice. Let me get some coffee. I love little fellows like that. Like with rabbits, because they lick themselves, we don't need to give them a bath, but I've always fantasized about giving my rabbits a bath.
That's probably why I'm allergic to rabbits.
Probably.
Because don't tell that to no one. I'm also allergic to cats. Not as much. Like, I have a cat at home. I cannot live without one. I can just only get one. I get one. I get used to like this one specific cat. Now I'm not allergic anymore. But if I meet another cat, I will be allergic. So
My
I'm not
sister's
too
like that.
too allergic. But yeah, I can like at least has one. But like, it's like I think it's like the enzyme in their like how do you call this again when you lick yourself the liquid?
Oh, the saliva?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like in the saliva. There's like the
Yeah, that's what causes it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. This little guys, yeah, my sister used to do that. My dad, when he was a kid and like growing up, he had like so many cats, like 11 different cats, like all at once. And he was allergic to them, and it was really hard for him having to deal with all those kitty cats all the time.
yeah.
I want to see this little hedgehog.
Yes, I have it.
Mm.
I'm just gonna. I'm confused.
Huh?
I don't know technology.
Oh, what are you trying to...
I got it.
Okay. Easy peasy.
It's because yeah, my telephone died, but I know I kept it on Snapchat.
Oh.
I just keep stuff like Snapchat is kind of like a second stored picture. Like I take a pic, I save it. I don't even send it to no one. I just save it.
Oh, really?
And yeah.
I'm like that with my email.
So,
I email myself everything just in case. Because, like, phones can die and you can lose stuff, but I always have my email.
yeah. Well, that's the same principle. I do that too with Discord. Email, Discord, and well, for photos like Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
They're like, yeah. It's like as long as I know my login, I literally have every picture.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Because one time, like, I broke my computer and I lost like so many files, so many old photos and stuff. I lost them, and it's so sad. So
it's so frustrating when something like that happens.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I love him! Oh my god!
He's just kind of like derpy a little bit.
Is that an albino hedgehog?
I don't think he. Now I'm wondering if he was. I don't know. Maybe he was, but I don't think he. No, he had some black spikes, like spots in his back. Yeah,
but just at the
so
red.
It's kind of just.
But like the reddish eyes and stuff, it looks like almost like an albino one with the. But yeah, might just be a little interesting guy. Oh, hello, Sawa. Hi. I don't know. He looks. That is so cute. What a sweet little creature. Could I show my Champyons? Or are you not comfortable? It's totally fine if you're not.
Well, you can show. I put it in bread if some people in bread wanted to see it.
Oh,
but you
yeah.
Can show, yeah. I'm fine with that.
Ooh, look at him. Look, everybody. I'll just pop it here. Look at him. Oh, why is it? Oh, it's MP4. Oh, he's so beautiful. I love his little snoofer.
Yeah, I know. Something I realized, like they kind of like to like knock things with their nose. Like,
yes.
He had like a little like hut for him, and I was expecting him to like sleep in it. He would sleep in it sometimes, but he was mostly like knocking this hut over. He just like bang, bang, kind of like a rhinoceros, but like just like bang.
Oh, so ferocious.
Yeah, no. Sometimes like I would like be streaming or something, and like there would be a big knock, and people would be like, "What is that?" And I'm just like, "It's just Momo."
Oh, that's so cute. My rabbits do that with their teeth. They like eat the cardboard boxes that we give them in their house, and it literally sounds like someone's breaking in. And I have to think, oh, is someone breaking into the house? Oh no, they're just chewing on their box. Like if I'm giving them a new cardboard box, I expect it to be extremely loud every night for the next like week. Yeah, he's got a schnoz. He's got a little schnoz. It's so cute. Don't call them tiny terrors. That's not nice. That's too far. Yeah. But I really like little fellows like that. That's so cute. Yeah, I always fantasize about washing my rabbits and stuff, even though you can't. But hey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because
it's like ferret. I always wanted to have a is it
ferret?
Is that the same name in English? Ferret, the long.
Wait, is that what it's called in French?
Friend that had those. Yeah, a furet.
Furet. I can't do that sound. Wait, do it again. Sorry. Ha. What's that sound? Wait, do it again.
Furet.
Furet.
It's like it's R. You gotta roll it a little bit.
Re.
Yeah.
Re. Fure.
Yeah.
I feel silly. I feel like a silly goose. Fure.
Yeah.
Yippee! I'm learning. Omelette du fromage.
That's impressive that you can roll the R. I feel like most English people can't.
Like a motorbike.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Yippee! I used to do that when I was a kid and pretend I was on a motorbike.
Also, you said it. It's not omelette du fromage. It's omelette au fromage.
Omelette au fromage. Oh, do I have a when I'm speaking French, does it sound like I have an Australian accent?
I'm really bad with accent, to be honest.
Do you hear accents when people are speaking French? Like, do you know that they have an accent? Like, can you tell?
It's like special because like I can hear like obviously anything that sounds different from my language I will like see a accent, but like I will not necessarily see like there's different region in France where they have a different accent. There's different region in Quebec that they have different accent. I can hear that, but like if it's someone who speak English, who speak French, for me that's just a French person who has an English accent. Like I cannot get that. Like if it's a Spanish person, the Spanish speaker who speak French, for me that's someone French that has a Spanish accent, not like Spain accent or like Mexican. Like I'm even in English I can just think UK because they really sound funny, but yours if Australian for me is a little bit, unless you start saying like mate. That's the only thing I know how to say in like Australian.
Mate.
Mate.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Let me teach you something. Okay. So it's hard because most of it's like it's swearing. Can you swear? Is it okay to swear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If something's like really great, you say fucking oath.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, fucking oath, mate.
What's after fucking?
Oath? O-A-T-H. Oath.
Oath?
Yes.
Like the meat?
It's not like anything.
Like oath meat?
It's literally just slang. I don't know. It doesn't have any other meaning. It's like great.
It sounds a little bit UK. Literally, I know Gordon Ramsay is not from UK, but I feel like I heard him say that. But he probably didn't.
Probably. Gordon Ramsay will say something more like, people from...
You fucking donkey.
Yeah, you fucking donkey. Oh god, that was like Shrek. That was like Shrek. Jeez. Donkey. Sorry. He'd probably say something like bloody oath. Bloody oath. Mate. Yeah.
Yes, he always say that. Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Oath equals sermon.
O-E-T-H.
Yeah.
I think I've saw that before. Sermon. I don't even know what sermon means. I don't even know.
Sermon.
Sermon. I don't even know. Well, I think I know, but like, it feels like medieval.
Yeah. 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 I like medieval stuff. Huh. Oh yeah. Do you wanna know an Australian party thing?
Yeah.
So there's a bagged wine that you can get here called goon. I'm not kidding. That's the word of the wine. And goon. Yeah. And you can put it on a clothing line, and spin the clothing line around, and pour the goon out, and everyone opens their mouth around and drinks the goon. Oh, there's also something that you can do with you could probably do it with goon too, but you could do this with any alcohol.
Hold on, no, hold on. You're not gonna tell me that you can spin your goon, and then like people would just open their. Now you need to explain. What?
No, okay. So it's like you put the bag of wine on the you know, one of those clothing lines that you can spin around.
I don't think I know that. Like when you put your clothes to dry?
Yeah, you can there's some that you can spin. It's an Australian thing. Maybe it's just an Australian thing, but there's ones that you can spin around. Anything spinny, you could probably put it on. And even in stores. Oh, is it Aussie thing? Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, like a merry-go-round. You can spin it on there, and you can open your mouth, and the wine spills out of it, and you can drink it by having your mouth open, and the goon goes into it.
Don't you get dirty?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never done it before, but I've heard stories. Listen, I haven't been to parties before, but I've heard about it. Also, there's another thing here called, and it's like an Australian rite of passage. If you're like a foreigner and you go to Australia, they'll make you do it. It's like a hazing thing, but people just do it for fun too. They're called shoeies, where you put alcohol in a shoe and you you drink it out of the shoe.
I've seen that though.
Yeah.
I've seen that, but
is
it a new shoes?
Pardon?
Is like a new shoes?
No, like your shoes. Yeah, like old, your shoes you've been wearing. You take your shoe off, you put alcohol in it, and you drink it.
And how you come back home?
I guess you put it back on. I don't know.
No, in Australia, it's fine. You walk on sand, right?
Sometimes.
Sand.
I guess so. You could probably take your shoes off and walk home. Depends where you are.
Yeah.
It's
like winter for me. So right now, if I think about walking outside, I know it gets summer and I could walk outside bare feet. But right now, since it's spring, it feels like I would get my feet wet.
Yeah, it's probably very cold and snowy. Yeah.
It's not now. It's not now. But
Oh,
it's, like,
not now.
melting soon.
Yeah.
No. It was actually like I wore my like fall coat for the first time today.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, here, like, it gets so hot that you could probably, as soon as you drink the alcohol out of the shoe, it probably dries. It's probably dry by that point.
So you're used to high temperature?
Yeah, it's been quite hot, like, you know, this year it got pretty hot. It's like, do you use Fahrenheit or Celsius in Canada?
Celsius.
Oh, good, you're normal. Okay, thank God I don't have to translate it for you. Because every time I talk about it to an American, they're like, oh, what's that in freedom units? And I have to translate it. Yeah, like, it gets up to like 40 degrees. So,
Whoa.
and sometimes over 40. It gets like, hottest like 43 in the summer, yeah.
Every day?
Yeah, in the summertime it can, yeah, like 37 to 40. Yeah, it gets really hot.
Yeah, we get those temperature, but like in mid-July, and we call it like high heat wave or something. And
Oh, like a heat wave, yeah.
Old people die.
Whoa,
Yeah, heat
people
wave.
die?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was like I guess maybe it was mostly old people, but like
yeah.
old people die because it's too hot.
To be
And
fair,
no temperature.
if it got too cold, I would.
And babies.
Oh, that's so sad. They're probably not used to that.
No.
To be fair, in the cold, I would probably die like that too, and I'm not old or a baby. If it got like super cold, I'd probably die. Actually, I heard it's a thing in Europe where sometimes people put their babies outside to sleep some nights when it's cold to get them used to the snow. Not like,
What the fuck?
not like outside, not like
Fucking oh, mate.
fucking oh, yeah. Wait, it's all good.
Fucking oh.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I saw it was a thing in like Sweden or something. They do that in the snow. Well, they don't put them in the snow. They like put the crib outside when it's cold, so they get used to the cold. So they build their immune system. Scandinavia. Me. I don't know where it is. Okay, so sorry.
I know there's this like girl that was doing that. She was like doing like cold bath with her baby, but like
No.
depends how old. Like depends like baby. I think it was like 4.
Oh,
But,
that's
like depends like how old. That's just bad because like okay, maybe it's gonna help the immune system, but how do you help the immune system? Is by getting like a bacteria that could potentially be really bad, but if it's fight it, the immune system is stronger, so that's good. But like,
yeah.
you're risking your baby to literally die.
I know,
What?
right? I wouldn't be able
We
to.
don't
I
do
wouldn't
that
risk it.
here.
No, that would be horrible. I just thought the babies were
that's
built
why
different.
I don't think you would die if you ever was to Canada, because at high temp, even ourselves we can't deal with it.
Yeah, true.
Like, we just stay inside and we get cozy warm inside. That's it.
Oh, that sounds nice. That's what I'd do if I was there. I'd be so nervous with all the snow and stuff, and the bears. I never even thought about the bears. How do you deal with the bears? That's scary.
The bench was fun, but there's bears you can just easily make sounds and you're fine.
That's just scary
That's
though.
the
I
bears
would
that I
want
have
to.
encountered. And I did camping. I encountered like 2, and you just do sounds and everything's fine.
Oh, that's so scary. Like, you guys, like, people complain about Australia and like snakes and spiders and stuff. It's like, well, those are little things. What about like a big thing like a bear? Like, that's way worse.
I don't know. I saw videos of snake that one bite, your blood coagulate and you die. Our snake, they don't do that. We
I
have
know.
snakes here, they don't do that.
Just don't get bitten though, and you're fine. Just don't get bitten.
A bear,
Just
a
dodge
bear
it.
is like one. It's like a bear is like 1 in 100 or even more. You don't. It's like not casually everywhere.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but
You really have to do like camping to see a bear, and like Moose, you can see them, but you really have to be like in areas that is more forest. I used to live at an area that had forest, and my mom, she saw like 2 in her entire lifetime at the road. That you have to be careful because you can actually die. But
wow.
it's like not like extremely common, but
I wish I could see a moose.
they're
I
so
wish.
big.
I love moose, they're so cute, and I really wish I could see one because they're like so nice and like cute and lovely. And deer as well. I'd love to see a deer as well. Those are, or
I
even
haven't seen the
squirrels.
same moose. Most moose I've seen, they were pretty like mean.
No, I bet they're
They're-
not. I bet they're just misunderstood.
Yeah, I think they're like really like not necessarily territorial, but like I don't know how to explain that. Like in the way that like they do their own thing.
Yeah, they're
And
like.
if you are in their way, while you are in their way, that's your non-lucky day. It's your bad luck day. It's like,
Ooh, I want to get in his way though. You know what? I wish I could boop them on the nose. Have you seen their noses? Don't they look so boopable? Like I just want to go.
well, I had like I saw like a Canadian zoo. There was moose. Those one were okay. They were like kind of used to human, but like just seeing a moose in the wild, you can actually really die. That's really dangerous.
Oh, I would risk it. I would risk it just once. Just for one time. Just for a moment. And then I'd run away really... I'd do it like on a bicycle and then quickly speed away before I could even notice I'd been booped. You know?
It runs really fast though.
Yeah, but not at me. Like, he wouldn't run at me, would he? He'd probably be nervous and run away, right?
I don't know. I think it depends like what time of the season it is, and
True.
but there is some that when you anger them,
Yeah, you wouldn't
they are
want to make them
angry.
angry. Yeah. It might
No,
charge
that's
you.
why, like well,
No, they
That's
look
why,
like little
that's why,
fellows.
like, if like you see them in the road, well, if you're at high speed and they're in the road, I'm sorry, you're dead. But if you can like actually stop, you have to just stop and wait. You can't do anything. Don't try to go around or whatever. Like my mom, she saw one, and she just waited. Bro was just chilling on the road, but she just waited, and it's really stressful because you never know when he can just like bump his big horns, like, and that breaks shields. The car shield that breaks it. Ew.
I didn't even think
It's
about
really
that.
big. It's really big.
I know, but they're just like... I don't know why I imagine that they'd like... That like the antlers
they're
would
more
just
like
be
deer.
like... Squishy.
They're like more deers.
I know they're
Squishy?
not, but like... every time I never even thought about it. I just kind of thought they'd be squishy. You know, like I wouldn't even have to worry about them. Like they wouldn't even like they're just like little squishy things. Like you know when you're dressing up for Christmas and you wear the little deer antlers and they're like made of fabric and they're squishy. I just always assumed it would be like that for a moose.
No, this is like super heavy. It's like super heavy if they like hit you with that concussion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I still said in my chat, but like mature male moose is honestly more dangerous than the bear in a lot of cases. Yeah, I'm more scared than a moose than a moose than a bear. Obviously, I'm not talking about grizzly. Grizzly is scary, but I'm more scared about a moose than a bear.
Ah. Well, okay. Well, now I'm scared of moose and bears, both of them. But I would love to go to Canada.
If you see them like in some type of zoo, that's fine. Like it wasn't like a zoo, but it was like a I would say more like a park where I went.
Oh, that's nice.
And,
we have those with kangaroos.
Yeah, and Yeah, they were pretty chill. You could feed them. They were kind of just chill.
What did
It
you
was
feed
chill.
him?
I don't remember.
What? I would remember.
I was a kid. I think it was like some grain. I don't remember having like a vegetable or something.
Maybe
I think
like
it was
some hay or some little pellets
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Maybe.
nice. That's nice.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it would be beautiful to go to Canada and see all of the nature and stuff around there. Would be amazing. Like,
Yeah.
actually, I'm going to go to Canada in a few months.
Wow!
Yeah,
Exciting.
well, probably to see my friend Chai, and well, I mean,
I didn't know she was Canadian.
yeah, she lives in Canada, and I mean, you know, I mean, we don't. I mean, while I'm there, I could always swing by, but you know, I could always swing by. Or say
Yeah,
hello. Yeah. 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 I like how both chats have brought up drop bears. No, you know what? Active's smart enough to know that those aren't real. She's smart enough to know that.
What?
Drop bears. People say Australia has
no.
drop bears, which are like koalas, but like mythical creatures.
Oh.
But they're not real.
Oh.
They're not real. Don't worry. They don't
I
exist.
never heard of that.
It's probably best if you didn't.
I want to know, like Australian, like folklore or like legend. I want to know that. What is the Australian like?
We honestly don't have a lot besides from stuff that the like Aboriginal, like native people made. And I don't know a lot about that, but there is quite a lot of like folklore around like how mountains were created and like the sky were created and everything. But like Ned Kelly's not like folklore. Like no, I don't know a lot about it, to be honest. Yeah, but I don't know. Let me think. Yeah, I mean the most interesting is like people talk about drop bears. So they're like just like yeah, they're like koalas, but people say they like drop on your head and like can hurt you and are like crazy, like they look like they're diseased or something, and they'll kill you or something if they drop on your head from the trees. And so many people are convinced that these are real creatures when they're not. I think I would have seen one if they were real. And the Emu War is I guess folklore, or like not folklore, but it's interesting history I told you about. So yeah.
That's... Ah!
What?
I look up drop bear. It's so scary.
I know.
It's a random image of a koala, like the koala that is like full of water.
Yeah, I said I said like it's probably better if you don't know because they're so scary.
Ah, what is that?
They're not real. They're not real. It's so
Yeah, some of the images are really scary. Oh my god.
yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. That it's to scare people from coming to our country. They're not real. Okay, people think they're real. It's all a conspiracy. Okay.
Could you imagine they just jump on you and like the worst they could do is literally just like give you chlamydia. They don't even attack you. They just touch you and then they leave. And they like
They
leave
just
and
touch you and then they leave.
Yeah, like they just like they jump on your head, they touch you and they're like, now yeah, chlamydia.
Yeah.
Bye.
I would avoid them.
Explain it to your husband.
That's
You.
terrible. I wouldn't want to be around them at all. I'd dodge them, or maybe not even go outside at all. I'd be so scared. Oh no.
So scared. Oh my god.
Aw.
Go check on Google. Check out drop bear on Google.
Yeah, no, you're gonna scare yourself. You're gonna have nightmares tonight.
No, it's because you know how Google sometimes has those little interactive stuff.
Yeah.
right? So when you click drop bear, there's like a little thing, and it was like glowing and stuff. I click on it. There's an actually drop bear that dropped in my Google research.
What? That's so
I had a
funny.
whole animation. Like my entire like Google search like just dropped, and there was like this like koala like shadow. I didn't look fully. I was kind of scared. There was like the sound was loud a little bit.
What? Wait, I see it. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, and it even plays music. That's terrifying.
Okay, I was scared that the drop bear would show, but is it just a shadow?
Yeah, it's just a shadow,
But-
thank God. I'm
and
so
it
surprised.
actually goes to the end of your page. That's weird.
They don't want you to know about him. They don't want you to know. It's so scary. Yeah, guys, look up drop bear on Google search. You'll find it. It's so scary.
Just like really caught me off guard. I feel like they went crazy for that one. Like
I know,
if
right?
I search up them.
It caught me off guard too, because I know you said it, but like I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a whole
I know,
like thing.
right? That was like I don't know. I just search up like Wendigo. Nothing. There's nothing. Come on, like maybe the Loch Ness.
Oh,
Loch Ness.
that's scary. What kind of cute?
Yep. Why does it just happen with the drop bear? Well, maybe there's others. Like,
Yeah,
that really caught
well,
me off guard.
Out of everything, I'm so surprised that happened for that. That's crazy. But yeah, actually, I think I might go have a little bit of a bite to eat now. I'm a little hungry. And it's like,
That's fun. It is getting 1 a.m. for me.
oh my God, it's late for you. Are you gonna? Oh yeah, you did say it was Friday night, so you're alright. But I feel bad for keeping you
Yeah,
up
but
late.
I should also eat.
Ah, yeah. Are you gonna have something now, like a little midnight snacky?
Well, I haven't dinner, so maybe like a dinner. But I don't know. I'm not that hungry. Probably
Oh,
gonna like
dinner
play
now.
some games.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Je suis amoureux de vous.
Want me to fix it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Je suis.
Je suis.
That was correct. Amoureuse.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, because the one that ends with the X, that's like masculine. Because in our language, everything got genders.
Oh.
So you kind of like the way you grammared it. It's kind of like if you said you were a guy.
No. Wait, how do you say it female again?
Rose. Like yeah, exactly. See a guy. You put it correctly.
Rose.
Amoureuse
Amoureuse de
toi.
toi.
Yeah.
Je suis amoureuse de toi.
Me too.
Yay! Yay! Wait, how do you say me too in French?
Moi aussi.
Oh,
Moi aussi.
you know, I just like hearing you speak French. It sounds so nice. You should do a French stream. Have you ever done one?
No, I want to do one, but the thing is, like, I want to get like a translator kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
I saw some people have it because, like, I just feel like I know I have a lot of my guinea pigs that says that they would just listen to me speak French because they like it, but
yeah, same.
at the same time, I'm just
You want people to
time,
understand.
I'm just like, yeah, I want, like, you know, wanting to be understood. I feel like is a valid like feeling. Like most people want to be understood on things, and then it's just like, at the same time, like if I know that I'm not understood, if there's no conversation because I'm not understood, unless I have like maybe like 5 people maybe that know French, maybe, but like the chance that they're gonna be there at the stream that I'm doing it, and like you know, it's pretty much gonna have like no conversation. So like, how do I continue? How do I continue giving the French language? Because it's really hard. Some people just tell me sometimes like, say something in French.
That's me. That's me.
Like there's so many words. Like it's like almost as if I forgot to say. I forgot that I speak French just because I'm like off guard.
Yeah, that like makes sense. Yeah.
So like if there's no conversations, like like
yeah,
but I
it's hard
guess
to
it's like
continue.
funny. It could be funny if you guys don't understand, but what you guys don't understand is that if you guys don't understand, that means there's no conversation, and if there's no conversation, I would just not speak.
Yeah, there would be nothing to talk about. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I would like that's why I'm like, if I do like I was thinking maybe doing like, well, most pastry are French, so I guess I already technically did something French, but maybe I could do some French, most known French pastry, maybe like I don't know, like make a baguette. I feel like baguette is like, wow, people know baguette. And
I
then
know
if
that.
I speak French, I could like, you know, like say in French what I'm doing, what ingredients I'm doing. Like at least if I have something to do, it's easier to talk about something. But like having a Zatsu stream speaking in French, impossible.
Yeah, no, that
to me it would
fair.
be. I need that interaction.
Yeah,
it's just not really possible.
Oh well, that's really cool. That's really cool. I don't know. It's just really interesting to, I guess, talk to someone like that. Like it's so cool. Like you're so awesome. Like I don't know. Like you're like, I want to be able to make things like you can, and like it's so cool that you can speak like, you know, French and stuff. And I don't know. Like you're really intelligent too. Like it's really nice actually to have a conversation with someone who is knowledgeable about animals and about like scientific topics and stuff, because a lot of the time I'm just yapping and the other person has no idea what I'm talking about. It's just really nice to be able to talk about it with someone who like understands. Well, I really had a fun time today.
That's kind of nice. I didn't felt like I was an animal person. I kind of just like getting information. I like in museum, I feel like most people just look at the writing stuff and just like, look at the image. I'm the one who stop at everything and read everything kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I'm like, but that it's nice to know that you think I had enough to say back about those things that I'm not really.
Yeah, it was nice. No, I can tell that you're like interested in learning and stuff, and it was really nice. So, yeah.
By the way, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying.
I was about to change topics, so go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. I was going to as well. I was just going to say, like, I hope that we can hang out again at some point. Maybe play a game or something. It would be super cool.
Yes. To be honest, yes. I suggested the yapping thing because I listened to you talking about the microorganism. I know it's an old video, but someone
but it's cool that you listen to it,
and I thought it was really interesting. So I was like, oh, I think it could be fun to just yap. Yeah, but I'm kind of bad at games, but I'm the type of person that would just go for anything though. Like suggest anything, and I would probably say yes and buy it. But if someone is like, "What do you want to play?" I'm like,
I'll figure something out.
It's probably gonna take me like days and weeks before I answer, just because I don't know.
No, that's okay. No, I'll figure something out. Maybe we could play something like similar to Doom, but like multiplayer.
Ooh,
Yeah, if you
That'd
like
be
that
cool.
game.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was about to say is because you kind of gave me, you talked about it, but we kind of just switched the conversation about your carrot cake.
Yes.
I read the entire thing, and I think that's really like interesting. You made it yourself, or like you looked up on internet and decided to pick stuff around, and is it like?
Yeah, I am.
Because knowing all that information is like, I mean, because making a cake is technically chemistry. So, like, how did you decide that yes, I'm gonna use 2 eggs and I am gonna use like?
Well,
for chef that takes multiple tries.
yeah.
So did you kind of like?
No, I
did research.
Yeah, I did a lot of research on it, and I looked at different like carrot cake recipes and saw like kind of what they did to make it. And honestly, I got pretty lucky because I didn't really know all of like the things to add or how much. As far as like the carrot and stuff, but I looked up like just a basic carrot cake and I added things to it. Like I wanted to add like different amounts of spices, and I wanted to add the coconut in it. And because I saw that a lot of the times I use like walnuts and stuff, but I wanted to add something else, and I tried to use what I know about like baking, even though I don't know a lot, to like try to figure it out. And I got pretty lucky. Like I was really nervous when I put it in. I didn't know if it would rise or if it would taste good or anything, but it ended up tasting really yummy. But I think next time what I'll probably do is I'll probably do the same thing, but I'll keep tweaking different ingredients and try to make like it something that I'll like, you know, something that I'll think is yummy. I'm not putting walnuts in it.
Because what I was about to say about it is that I don't really have anything. I kind of know like information about like each ingredient and stuff that you should be careful and stuff. Like I know at some point, like that's something I often say to some of my chat. But I know on your recipe you said if they didn't want it to use baking soda, they can use baking powder. And there's like this thing about baking powder where nobody knows that, but there's 2 type of baking powder. There's the double action and the simple action. And double action, if you have simple action, it will kill your cake and it will not rise. So it's like tiny stuff like that. I know those, but it's like really specific to a recipe. And if you say that you like your recipe, who am I to say that you have to change it? So that's why I'm like, I can answer to any of your baking question, but like literally takes me any time. And if you're like, actually I've done the cake and I feel like I want the cake to be a little bit more like thicker, like I want the cake to be more softer, like what should I do? Maybe I can help you with that. But just by reading that, if you like this recipe, if it worked for you, that's you created your own science. If it worked, that's good. If you want help for, I think you talked about the how is it again in English? The stuff on top.
Oh, the coconut.
The white stuff. The cream.
The buttercream.
You use buttercream?
On the top? Yeah.
Did you use buttercream?
Yeah.
Like if you want help for that, I can like help. I can give recipe. I have chef recipes as well. Like for buttercream and stuff like that. I know also a lot about conservation and stuff. Like for example, buttercream. I know that if you do it only with white eggs, it will conserve better and the shape of it will be better.
Oh wow!
So it's like little stuff like that, or like different oil, different like instead of using butter. Like I'll be honest, I prefer using butter. It gives way much more of a creamy texture and it's way much more soft. But you know, like I said, after that, that's like if you like your cake, you like your cake. Like who am I to tell you like no, do this like you like your cake?
Yeah.
But if you want like some help with decoration or just like want a like a recipe, or like if something happened, you're like, oh, that's an example. But like that's an example that another VTuber contacted me about. But she was like, my bread didn't rise. What happened? Like, you know, I can give you possibilities of what happened, but like,
Oh, that's so
at the
cool.
end of the day, I can't, like, at the end of the day, I think that's a really cool recipe, and if you like it, I may even try it. If you tweak it a little bit, I may even do it on my own stream.
That
I
would
could
be
invite,
so
I could invite
cool.
you.
Yay!
That'd be so cool.
Oh, I
Wait,
would love
wait.
that. That would be so fun. That would be so fun. Yapping and baking.
Yeah.
I have questions about things, but it's a secret from my Champyons, so I'll ask you after, because I definitely do have some questions about things that I'm like, how do I even look this up? Like, I don't even know what to like look up or like look at, but it would probably be good to ask you because you have that experience, you know? Yeah. That's so cool.
Like, especially like literally, don't be shy to like hit me up about that. Like literally, I could talk about baking for hours. Like, and I already talk about baking for hours. My guinea pig knows that, and I really love, like, we had like an entire class about all the properties, like anything about eggs, anything about flour, the different flour, their properties, all the different like oils. So like stuff like that too, I can like help, and I love like trying to like understand like, oh, what went wrong, or like what could you do to have certain thing. But yeah, I to this recipe, I just think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful that you that's something that most people are scared to bake in general.
Really?
So like, yes, exactly. People fail baking so often that most people do not do it. It's so easy to fail baking that it's really scary to people.
Yeah, I failed before, like with things. I remember I didn't bake for the longest time because I tried to make pretzels and I made them way too salty, and I was just like, I didn't enjoy it, the final product, and I was so sad. And and I didn't do it for so long. But now, like, I think, you know, it's one of the fun parts of it is that it doesn't always go well, and if we make it really good, like, you know, then it just makes it all the more rewarding, you know, and it works.
Yeah, exactly. It's like baking is literally science where so many things like affect, like I was talking, temperature, or just like how you measure stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to get better, I would highly suggest that you get yourself a scale. It's not even that expensive. And getting a scale can get you, like, to be honest, every pastry baker, they do not use cups. They do not, just because every food has its own weight. So 200 grams of flour is not the same of like I don't know, 200 grams of water. And that if you put 200 grams like of water in a cup and 200 grams in the flour, and like just that like, because it's really science and chemistry, just that slight difference could change entirely your recipe and how it is. Same as, like, for example, like sometimes there's recipes that says like, oh, use 3 eggs. Well, you have to know like what type of eggs, like is
how
that
big are
big
they?
eggs, medium eggs, because like and we learned that a medium-sized egg is 55 grams. It's 30 gram the white, 20 the yellow, and 5 the shell. But if you get a bigger egg, it's different. So imagine the bigger production. If you need 3 eggs and your bigger eggs have a little bit more, it's fine. But if you're doing a recipe that has like 10, and that technically 2 small egg would be like 3 eggs or something, you have like a really big difference.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
And that's why, like, if you go with grams, even if you have small, medium, or eggs, you just get your eggs, you mix them together like with a little fork, and you can just get the grams, and you have exactly the right amount.
That's really good. Because, like, one of my favorite things with when I was making it was like, I always try to be like super precise with like you know, the cups, and then it's like it's fun like making sure it's all perfect, but like doing it in grams would make it like even more like perfect and like exact, and that's fun. I like that. I got that flavor of autism where I'm like, I gotta make it perfect and exact. I have to.
Yeah, me too. I'm like that. But it's just like, especially for me, it's like when we're at school, we do big production.
Yeah.
If I'm making a cake, I'm not making one cake. I'm making 3.
3?
And if I'm making, there was this thing where we had to do like eclair and choux and whatever. We did 120 choux, eclair, and all stuff in 2 days.
Whoa!
And like when you do that much amount, the fact that you have like 10 grams like per portion, 10 grams per portion. If you do it like 10 times, that's 100 grams. That's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like in smaller recipes, it's not that bad, but it's really about being precise. And again, cooking, you can like always kind of like just go back, adjust. Where like baking, you can once it's mixed in the wet and stuff, and now it's in the oven, you can't change it.
You can't
and
do
now
anything.
you kind of just have wasted your thing. Well, when you cook at home, there's chances that you can still eat it, but like for example, if you're in a shop, you have wasted it. You can't do anything with it.
Exactly. Well, I need to start making more when I make a cake, because my cake, the one I made, like is already eaten. Everyone in my like house ate the cake.
Family.
I had like 2 slices, and then I left it in the fridge, and then everyone ate it all. And when I came back, it was like it was gone. I was like, where did it go? And my dad had a plate and like a piece of cake in his mouth. I was like, oh sorry, I had the last piece. I was like, I wanted another piece of cake, and I was so disappointed because it was so yummy, but it just means I'll have to make it again.
But that's nice that you wrote it, because now you kind of know.
Now I can
Obviously,
redo
every
it.
recipe will be different, but compared to like your grandma that makes a recipe and it's just different every time.
Yeah.
You got something there. That's nice.
That's why I'm gonna write it down and take pictures every time, because I like to visually see, and that's why I was like, it was so annoying when I was looking
Taking
at recipes.
pictures is so important, yeah.
Yeah, when I was looking at recipes,
I do that.
I was like, okay, I have to do this with the carrot. Well, no one's telling me when I'm trying to look this up how finely to do it. Like, how much do I need to grate it? Which one do I use? Like how do I know? And it was like really annoying. So it's like when I'm doing my own recipe, it's like, well, you use this part of the grater. This is how small you do it. It should look like this at the end product, because it's just a lot easier to see it visually. Like you can read it, but if you don't see it, you're kind of just guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you make your recipe, it's just like try and errors. Like we have our teachers, which are chef, when they do their own recipes sometime, they have said how much tries they take. And even if they're chef, they have like over 40 years of experience and stuff like that. Them too, it's just trying. And you retry, and you want this to be like that. Retry. It's like it's chemistry.
Yeah, that's why I feel very lucky that the ones I've done so far, like I do note things that could be like a little different next time, but like for the most part, like I'm happy because I got a cake. It didn't break. It rose. It tasted good. That's good enough for me. But like, as I do more, I definitely want to, start perfecting it and making it again and stuff. But now I'm trying to get creative and think of new things. And really, like, talking to you about this is like so inspiring. Like, I already want to think about other things I want to do and try like next week.
Yeah, it is inspiring. Also, seeing someone liking it, because I do feel like there's a lot of people who get discouraged a lot.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's sad to see.
Yeah,
I feel like baking sometimes is underrated. People think
it's so underrated.
Always talk about like cooking, but to me, it's more interesting. It's really science.
Making science and art like magic. And everything.
Yeah,
it feels really artsy too, especially when you're doing like when I was doing the pie. Like it almost, because I've done pottery before, it felt like pottery a little bit.
Yeah, with the dough. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was super pretty, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Really? You think so?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it was. It looked great.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad, because honestly, I feel a little like nervous because I didn't realize like you were so serious about baking and stuff. So I'm like, oh, what if she thought it was bad, or like what if she thought it looked bad, but it thought it looked like pretty, so that's really nice.
No. No, to be honest, for me it's about the love of baking. If you make something that you like, it tastes good for you.
Yeah.
Who am I to say no? Who am I to say? I'm not a food critic, so I'm not like, if you enjoy what you do, like I said, if there is thing that you feel like you want to improve and you want to know like something about me, or like what should I do, like okay, sure, now I can, like just like that. I don't really have anything to tell you. You're really enjoying your cake.
What can I say? Thank you. I feel really happy now. I feel really happy.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I feel so hungry now because we're talking about food, so I might go and eat.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I really enjoyed yapping, but I'm like, ooh, I want like something sweet now. So I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for today. I had so much fun.
Yes, thank you. I had so much fun as well. I need some more water.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope that you had fun and that I can talk to you again soon.
Yes, I don't speak often to people. I'm pretty like shy.
Well, never hesitate to talk to me.
But same for you. If you wanna say something,
you reach out anytime.
I reply. I'm the type of person that will not talk to no one, but will reply in 1 second.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, I won't hesitate then, and I have a couple of baking questions anyway to ask later, so I will.
Always, literally always. It's
Yay!
Like my hobby. It's literally my hobby, and it's also, I love puzzles. So especially when I had someone that came forward to me because like they were wondering what was their issue in their recipe, and I just love to try to like get what it is, like kind of like a puzzle a little bit.
Yeah.
So, always, I like reflecting about it.
Yeah, that's fun. Well, I'll let you go now, but I'll talk to you later, okay?
Is there anything you wanna promote before leaving?
Promote? Ooh,
yeah, next stream or next project that is announced. I don't know.
Well, if you guys like baking and you want to see my carrot cake, I'm gonna post something on my community tab. I'm gonna post the recipe on there as well. So if you want to see it, you just check my community tab, and I'll probably have the recipe if any of you guys like baking. And what about you, Miss Acty? Do you have anything you'd like to promote?
Well, tomorrow I'm having an email karaoke. If you like Bring Me the Horizon, I love to scream and death metal scream.
That's so fun.
My birthday is like in a month, and I'm really preparing a lot of stuff and a lot of new stuff. But I mean, it's still in a month, but yeah, there's really big things that I sadly cannot talk about.
I'm excited for you for the future and stuff when you can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Thank you so much for today.
Yes. Thank you so much. It was so fun. Hope you have a good afternoon.
Yes. Thank you. I hope you have a good evening and early morning.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, thank you. Talk to you later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Wait, hang on. Let me pop off. Okay, there we go. Hi. I hope you guys enjoyed today and the stream and everything today. Hope you had a lot of fun and enjoyed it. Please be sure to check out Acti if you haven't already. She's a real sweetheart, and I had a lot of fun streaming with her today. She was really, really sweet. And I can't believe I didn't realize she was in school for baking. It's crazy talk. Yeah. That was really cool. That was really, really interesting to talk about with her. And I'm really inspired now. And I wanna make some more things now. That's really cool. But yeah, I had so much fun today, guys. So thank you so much for coming to my stream. I'm feeling really eepy now, so I may head off now. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Patricia, or whatever. But thank you so much for coming, and I had a fun time. And I have 2 collabs later in the evening, in a little bit. And what, like 10 hours from now or something? So I'll see. I'm gonna have a little nap. But yeah, thank you so much for coming, guys. I had a really fun time, and I will see you guys soon. I will have waiting rooms up for those collabs soon. But yes, please be sure to check out Miss Acti because she's sweet as pie, and she likes pie. Yes, it's the afternoon for burgers in America. So tomorrow afternoon for burgers, yeah. But please don't forget to like the stream and like the stream. Like the stream and comment. Let me know if you have anything you want me to bake soon, and if you had a fun time and everything. And yeah, I had a really fun time talking to her. She's such a sweetheart, and I've been wanting to collab with her for a long time now. So yeah, it was really nice. Also, something that she's doing as well, which is really awesome, is she's going to be she's making her own like 3D model stuff at the moment. So if you want to see her do that, make sure to have a little looky-loo, because she's doing that, which is crazy talk, which is really awesome. Yeah. We had so much fun. Yeah, and yeah, she's very talented, more than she gives herself credit for. I feel like it's really cool that she's doing that. Anyway, oh, wait, I wanted to know, what did she say while I was gone? What did she say? What'd she say? What'd she say? Oh, it's cool. Can I know? Can I know? Guess you have to watch the VOD and find out. I want you to tell me! Why didn't you just tell me? Okay. No peeking! Hey, how do you see me? She'll tell you when she's ready? Okay. Fine. Well, for her privacy, I won't look, but when she's ready, she can have a look. Alright. But yeah, anyway, I had so much fun talking to her. It was really nice. Guys, I'm gonna make her something. Does she... Oh! Does she have any recipes? I should make one of her recipes. I should give it a try. Does she have any recipes? I would love to... maybe I should ask her and see if I can make something. Ask her later? Yeah, I'll ask her later. Now see, I'll try and make something. I won't put it in the cookbook, but I'd love to have a little looky. Anyway, Thank you guys for coming. Please remember to like and comment. And thank you so much for the drawings, Mr. Guinea Pig. I see the drawing you did. It's so cute. It's so cute. Look at that. It's so cute. And then I saw another one up here somewhere. Also, I can't believe someone made this. You're terrible, by the way. You're lucky I didn't yell at you. You're lucky I didn't yell at you for this. And thank you so much for drawing this. This is so cute. I love it. I'm gonna add it to the thumbnail. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. And I love you. And I'll see you later. Giggles McEmu. Alright, well, thank you so much for coming, guys. I had such a fun time streaming and hanging out, and oh, I had just such a little blast. I had such a little blast. Okay. Alright, I love you. I'm gonna go have something to eat now. See you guys later. Thank you for coming. Bye. Wait. Okay. But you know, I have things to do. I got places to see, so I better head off. But I'll see you all soon. Okay. See you later. Bye bye, everyone.